Premier League is back. Never a Foul is back. Soccer Brunch is back. Guys, make sure you smash the like. It's going to be a sick show today. Already you can see next to me. We've got a guest in the building and the cameras are glistening. Are you listening? Guys, make sure you like the video. We've got Cass and Daps in the building as always. Cass is
Hold
here.
tight, Charlotte.
And then what?
I was thinking about the same
do you know
thing.
what? After all this time, I was
thinking about the same thing.
It's finally.
Took my
It took
life.
me ages.
Hold tight, Charlotte.
It took me a long time. Yeah. Took me a long time, but we're there, people. Hold tight, Charlotte. Yeah, so Daps and Cass are in here as well. Obviously, we're gonna have the Liverpool and Wolves team news, predictions, Man City game, Man United game. It's all kicking off today. So yeah.
Hold on, we're going to talk about Sancho and Anthony.
No,
not Anthony.
Okay, good.
But Sancho will ask you one question.
Right. One question. What can we limit to like a 3-minute segment?
Yeah,
then we move on.
Thank you.
Maybe
I'm done
even
with it as well.
So
Maybe
done with
even
it,
less.
bro.
So done with it. I know. I'm not wearing my Bob Marley hat this time. Actually, it's at Yard. But yeah, Cass, Daps, what you saying, man?
Yeah, that's how you doing.
How are you, Cass?
That juice.
You're
looks
right,
quite
yeah.
nice,
Well,
you know.
have you had these yet?
No, but it looks like the aloe vera.
Yeah,
drink.
they've got but they're doing in bare different flavors. Most shops doing. They're cold. You like the aloe vera?
You know what? I
aloe
like
vera
the
drinks.
shape. I like the size of the bottle.
Yeah, 'cause some of the aloe vera ones are a bit big.
Yeah.
Aloe vera ones are a bit
Pause
big.
again.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you like the aloe vera drink?
Yeah, I do.
it's
They've got
bang.
little bits in them.
Yeah, like jelly.
Yeah, mangoes banging on them as well.
I
But
convinced myself it's a healthy drink to start off with. Back
I
to
like
back
that.
with one of these.
where you off to today again?
West Ham City.
Haaland hat trick.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that'd
Oh,
be good.
by any means, I'll take a Rodri handball.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Alex on the buttons. Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
It certainly wouldn't be the first Rodri handball.
Yeah, do you know, actually, yeah, when your team news drops, we can see if you two agree with it or you're going to have a little disagreement. Big game today.
Liverpool fans
What you saying, Roms?
disagree?
You know what? I got to introduce Roms as well. Obviously, as you know, guys, Roms has been on their channel from the jump, really, since we got the Wheels in Motion where Cass came in and everything as well. So big up. Obviously, Roms is up in the
London
studio
friends.
today. Yeah, it's a London vibe. But yeah, Roms is coming, man. First day in the studio, bro.
Listen.
They're on camera in the studio. He's been in it.
Yeah, been in.
Yeah, but actually on camera,
No, I hit up Kaz. This Saturday show is proper. Soccer him out the window, soccer brunch in the window. Do you know what I mean? But no, big game today. I can't. Liverpool fans that are saying it's going to be 3-4-0 battering.
You're
It's
nervous.
not.
Look at his face.
I'm not nervous. I'm not
You're
nervous. We'll win, but it'll be a tight game. It'll be probably like a 1-0 or a 2-1. But Wolves aren't easy. But before last season, our record was good. I think it was 3 on the bounce. So I reckon we'll win today.
Last time you only won about what was it? 1-0. Is it 1-0?
1-0. I mean, it was the Origi last winner. I think before that, I think it was.
Oh, but didn't you beat them last year? Didn't you beat them last
They
season?
smoked us 3-0. They smoked us.
I Pedro
smoked us.
Neto,
When
come on
was that?
down.
This was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when about.
I think this was about February, March. It was round in the back end of last season, but Neves was on a mad one.
I'm glad to see Neto back on me.
Yeah, I think even do you know how mad it was when we first started? He was coming through. Do you remember?
Neto was cold.
We done a watch along, and do you remember when Claudio was with us and Neto scored in the last minute against Chelsea?
He was supposed to be doing a show straight afterwards.
Yeah, Claudio was
I
like,
can't stay.
Was that the one?
Yeah,
Oh,
Claudio
no,
was
he
like,
did that multiple times.
I feel like I remember that slightly.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was
So it was.
yeah, but
we're missing. fam.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
Claudio's
No, he
like-
went. He went.
yeah. Claudio's like, I'm gone. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
But that-
you were a shitbag that day. You were like as bad as when you man lost the Europa League final
Yeah,
when I was.
yeah,
you
we
were.
was.
When he said some shit, that was.
Oh, yeah, that's his got a folder.
Nah, but you know, there was a reason for why I was like that. Yeah, is because all that season, right? I was telling him, and I was telling Biz, right, that Ollie.
Bottles final.
Ollie, I was saying Ollie does not have the minerals to win you anything. Yeah, it's all great. He's having this, and they were going, you wait and see, you wait and see, and I was like, right, you went won the Carabao, you went and won the FA Cup, you're not winning the Premier League. The last one was Europa League, and I was thinking, please.
Probably giving it all the cliche stuff where United they won't be able to deal with pressure, whatnot.
No, it was
I
just
had a
Ollie
funny
vibes.
feeling
Them
about
man were
that.
backing Ollie.
Yeah, it was kind of the Ollie.
So the reason why
individual
him
brilliance as
and
well.
Biz,
That's the will, innit?
yeah, him and Biz were on Statman Baines' channel regularly, yeah, and they were the Ollie inners.
Yeah, that's how it all started.
Yeah, they were the
that was
Ollie
it.
inners. Like,
That
they
man
were
hit me up and
proper
was like,
backing
yeah,
on.
you're Ollie inners, right? Come on for a debate. And then that's how
You
like,
know,
that-
weirdos, man.
the
And the
whole
Ollie
thing.
inners, you're all weirdos.
It weren't not Ollie in,
You're a
though.
weirdo.
No, no.
Biz is a weirdo. Baines is 100% a weirdo.
He
And
was, no, he was Ollie out.
no, he was supporting Ronaldo. Weirdo, bro.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just saying, all you man that don't know that,
Yeah.
complete weirdos.
It weren't
bro.
Ollie inners, though. It was the fact that
Fence
I didn't
Sitters
think
FC.
I needed him out. I thought, let me still give him time.
It's
But
positive vibes, FC.
But you know what I'm saying?
That's what
Positive.
ties.
Oh,
positive.
because you wanted Ollie in, it was positive.
If you
vibes.
man got El Ghazi, he would have found a positive on it.
I would have found
No,
one too.
I would not. Now, do you know what? I'm glad you said that. I was get him in.
I was stressed,
I'm on
bro.
No, we need to get. You would have been like, we need to give him time. We need to
And
give him
what?
time.
And
See
why,
what-
you know?
I was
Sorry.
even seeing. He's technically quite good, you know. He
Oh,
could
no,
do
no.
a job.
Don't-
Not
no,
from
no,
you, no, not from you, no, not from you.
No,
But I
just
saw
for fighting,
some.
innit?
Yeah,
You know
I saw
them
some
ones
like
where-
that saying,
bro,
Is
like
that
the
you with Endo? Okay, is that you with Endo right now? Because apparently he balled out against Japan.
Bro,
the
it's
other
like the best one is like Arsenal fans with Havertz, like been slating him, then all of a sudden a complete 360, and they go, nah, but. And all of a sudden, you haven't been saying
Like
this for the last 2-3
Leverkusen, like
years.
it was
Yeah, all
3
of a
years
sudden,
ago,
like,
yeah.
oh, right, everything at Chelsea we forget. Anyway, where are we starting?
Yeah, guys,
I do.
actually, just quickly, make sure you please run up the likes. There's 300 of you already in the building. Please make sure you do that. Support the channel as well. Guys, if you actually do like the video as well, it helps us reach people around the world now who are probably getting ready for their Premier League return and they'll lock in to this. So, guys, make sure you subscribe if you're new and big up all the members in the chat as well. Yeah, go on, Cass.
Yeah, I got a question for Roms. Who's your out of context Premier League legend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Good.
contact.
Actually,
Yes.
let's give you context. We'll name ours so it gives you a bit of an idea.
Yeah,
We always
yeah.
do that. So,
Name
Daps is
Scott Carson.
Scott Carson. Cass's was
Diego Forlan.
Alex. Yours
Why
was...
Cass? Hold on, why Cass?
Squad at the
Oh,
Coffin.
I
Thank
can
you.
think. Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got one. Mine was Benjani. And who came on? Kesh came on and said Clint Dempsey.
Oh yeah, Northside
that-
said
Northside said Frank
Northside Frank Lampard.
Yeah,
bro.
which was mad.
Crazy. No original.
Mine might have to be, and I think me and you spoke about this before, Solano.
Okay.
Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle, yeah. Shit.
Because you know, in the playground, people were shouting, Gerrard,
Bro,
Lampard.
that guy had a
Scott
wicked
Ford."
shot at him. fam.
Yeah, he did.
People were screaming all them, but when I used to score a goal in the playground, I'll shout Solano. I know it's weird, but I'll shout Solano. He used to score bang, him and Robert
Yeah,
in the
him-
northern,
yeah,
the northern
Robert.
Rock bit.
Robert.
I think 04 to 05 times
Yeah.
Solano was mine.
You know what?
Solano.
So you're
That's all right,
Arsenal and Newcastle. It makes
Really,
sense. See
very
London, the
bad.
dodgy one. See the weird
You're from
London.
London.
So the
Cass.
weird London guys, yeah. The weird London guys,
Well, you're
yeah.
from Bedford now, yeah?
No, the weird London guys. You had the odd
Oh,
one that's
The weird, put weird in front of it.
Hey, no, but you need to
odd
remember, yeah,
ones.
in the 90s, they were cold. So a lot of men, like, I'll say above 30, would support Newcastle. My brother used to support Newcastle, and he just changed. I don't know why.
No, my brother's born in 1990. No,
Well, I know.
Your cousin.
You know what? It sounds mad saying this because I'm used to people saying about City fans. I know one City fan. I honestly, in my lifetime, no, two. Kendall. Actually, now a few more through YouTube content. Before YouTube, I knew one, and that was when I lived up in Manchester. There was someone there that supported them randomly. I don't even know why, but don't come across them. Go Newcastle, you'll come across bare of them.
Yeah, if I don't hear one out of context FPL being Jemba so good that they named them twice, this show needs to be cancelled.
Another one would be George Weah's brother. He played for Southampton.
Oh my
for
God.
half.
No,
Ali
Ali
Dia?
Dia. Ali Dia.
Yeah, he wasn't actually his brother.
Dia,
Was
yeah,
he?
it wasn't his brother. So
Yeah.
they pretended that he was like a sick professional footballer, a grave suit. Yeah,
He came on,
came
and got
on,
subbed off.
and he was
Was that Graham
horrific.
Souness's managerial
Ali
career
Dia,
done?
mate. It's on YouTube. It's like the story of
I
Ali
remember
Dia.
I've seen this
Faked
there,
himself being oh my days. Yes, guys, I had to see the Marshall pillow win. But guys, I think we're gonna start with obviously Robs is the guest today, and the early kickoff is Wolves Liverpool. Liverpool, if I'm wrong, Roms, you can quote me right here. Every 12:30 kickoff you had last year, you didn't win a game. That's what I believe anyway.
3 draws, 3 losses.
3 draws, 3 losses. This year, obviously, Klopp, I'm not going to get onto the Klopp thing, but yesterday he was saying, shock already that we're the 12:30 games and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you've got to play your games, whether it's us, Man City, Arsenal, whoever it is. But big game for you lot today. No Trent. Wolves away, can't really score goals. Sometimes it can actually be pressure because they're not scoring. It's like you should be winning.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be like if they're playing sick, you could be like, do you know what? If we lost in their top of the table at the moment, cool. But Wolves aren't scoring. It's a half 12 game. We've just come back off international break. You don't want to be losing today, bro. What's your thoughts, man?
You know what it is? There's a lot of things I would say not in our favor. I'm gonna start off by this, by the way. I do think we win. I think we win by a 1-goal margin. We do win today, but it'll be tough because even our South American players in Diaz, McAllister, and Nunez, I don't think any of them start. You already heard Klopp yesterday saying
Wait, McAllister,
Nunez and Diaz. I don't think any of them will start
So,
apart from
okay,
Alisson.
To make it easier, before you carry on your point, who comes in for each one of them?
cool. So
before the team news comes out.
I don't think Nunez would have started anyway. It would have been Diaz, I'd say Gakpo and Salah. But now I don't think Diaz will start. I'll probably start Jota, Gakpo and Salah. In the middle, a lot of fans might not agree with this, but it's Endo, Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones for me. I think because McAllister's come back late, I think Klopp's saying, oh, I haven't even seen them yet. They've only been in the country for 24 hours, 30 minutes. By the way, him and James Pearce is funny. He does not like James.
Did you see the clip I sent you? Oh my God. Oh, he was like, yeah, maybe next time without a sauce, bang, just bopped off.
Who is that, Klopp?
Yeah,
James-
dig
Somebody
out
just
the
got
main
said-
journalist.
Were you saying that Klopp was moaning about 12:30 kickoff?
Yeah,
All
a
right,
little bit again.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but he said I don't want to moan because you guys will say, "Oh, I'm moaning."
No. Here's
Yeah.
why Jurgen Klopp should not moan, yeah, about having 12:30 kickoff, yeah. He's playing on Europa League this
Thursday.
week on Thursday, yeah.
Then he'll play Sunday.
The
Yeah,
other big teams are playing on
Tuesday and
Wednesday
Wednesday.
and Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got 5-day rest in his. What's he moaning about?
You know what it
He's
is?
got
Yeah.
5-day fucking rest.
Listen,
what is this guy
we
moaning
know-
about?
we
That
know-
your team's form shit 12:30 kickoff.
We know-
Get over it.
You know what it is? We know Klopp's a moaner, but I think since he's come to Liverpool, I saw some graphic. I think we've had 12. I think we've had 12 early morning kickoffs. And this is when we were in the Champions League. So for him, I think it's a build-up of just frustration.
What, would
Yeah,
you rather play Monday?
Nah, I hate Mondays. Probably a Sunday would have been
You
better.
will be playing
but-
Monday. No, Mondays is when you're not in Europe at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Monday's when you're not in Europe at all. But I think we would have favoured a Sunday. But the thing is, with early morning kickoffs, they can go both ways. You win, your weekend's fine. You draw
Yeah,
or
yeah.
lose, this weekend's just crap. And if all the other rivals win, you're just gonna-
Accumulators can be
But-
fucked.
Yeah,
Accumulators can be fucked
Yeah.
by,
Never bet the early
by
morning
2 p.m.
kickoff.
You're like, fuck's sake.
Never
brilliant.
bet on an early
Never bet
kickoff.
on early morning
Word to me as well.
Actually, we played you last year. Our Etihad was
And
it?
you smoked us.
Yeah,
Four.
four.
No Haaland is that's what I mean. But I
What
think
would you? Because back to the game, I want to ask you. So you said Endo, Szoboszlai, and Curtis Jones. So because McAllister, will you think will be on the bench? So be Jones.
because we got Gravenberch as well. Apparently he's trained well in the international break, but I don't think he'll start. If
So
Klopp
are you
starts
having? Are you having Endo sitting? We'll put it in the middle. Are you having Endo sitting as the deep player with Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai as the 8?
yeah, I'd say probably Sobbers had a first forward 8, kind of in that 10 role, and then Curtis Jones behind him because Curtis Jones has played well back in of last season and this season. And I think our front three will probably be Gakpo, Jota and Gakpo
I like
both
that
scored
front
2
three.
goals in the
Yeah,
international break. So
And Jota played for Wolves, so old club, Salah, and then you got Gakpo who can drop in.
yeah,
So
and
what
they
are you
both-
happy
they
with that
both got
midfield then?
brace.
So Endo, obviously Endo played well, like I said, against Germany.
Yeah.
For Japan, and then Szoboszlai, I think he's just settled in already. He looks very like he can just adjust to the Premier League.
Mm.
And then Curtis Jones, like he had a good Euros with Cole Palmer and all them, not didn't he? In the under 21s, but he's one of them players. It's like, do you think Curtis
Ended the
Jones
season
can
well,
really? Do you think Curtis Jones will really kick on at Liverpool? Do you think he'll be one of them players, stays for 1 or 2 years, then he just moves on to get
He's not
regular
on
game
level
time?
though, man. This is your level. Squad. If you want to be at
That's what
top
I was
club,
gonna say.
you're going to be a bench player, mate.
Yeah,
There's
I
no-
agree.
there's no-
Do you think that's what his limit will be at Liverpool?
Yeah, he
But
needs to be. He needs to be the Darren Fletchers of the world, the Scott McTominays
You know-
of the world. If you want to stay at a top club, you're not. Bro, you're not. Oh, but not even Chelsea would have him like that. Come on, man.
You know what is with Jones? I've always rated him, right? But I think Kaz is spot on. He will just always be that great squad player to come in. I rate him. I'm not saying I don't rate him, but for him to start for us when eventually you want to challenge him, I agree with Kaz. For me, he's not that guy. But I think coming on, he'll play well. And I sometimes think because he's one of them guys that he kind of thrives under pressure. We've seen it last 6
back in
to
the
8
last
months.
season.
I think he'll have a good game today. And I think if we're winning by like the 70th, that's when McAllister will come on to control the game, see out the game. But I think Curtis Jones will relish this game. Like, you know what? I've got my start. It's first start after the international break. I think he'll play well. But I agree with Kaz. I can't ever see him being a regular starter. I just can't.
Yeah, and I think if he goes away from Liverpool, you take a bit of what is. Look, he's playing for his childhood club, yeah, like that's relevant. He's playing for his childhood club, so there's that passion that he wants to do well. I think if he goes somewhere else, there won't be that passion. I just think he'll drop to. I was going to ask about Harvey Elliott. What's happened with him? Just not good enough.
I can't
Is that the
stand
truth?
him.
Listen, I'll be
Oh,
honest
same,
with
bro.
you.
Punchable
I know
face.
some
Yeah.
Top 5 punchable faces in the league.
some fans live fans
Shout
that
out
hate
to Anthony
me.
Gordon. He's got another one as well. To be fair, Anthony Gordon,
Princess Diana.
Bruno,
Princess Diana.
Bruno. Well,
I know what you say.
Bruno Fernandes.
Do you know what it is?
And
We always do this thing. Top 5 punchable faces.
You know what? We'll leave up
No,
with Charlison, but
no,
he's got a
no.
few weeks, then he can be back.
You're not allowed to punch Charlison no more. He's going
Yeah.
through mental health, so
Yeah.
let's not bully him no more.
You
Yeah,
can't say anything about it.
yeah. Before his agent comes out.
But remember a Champions League final, he wanted to
Bitch.
fool people. Someone went to Richard Arlison and he retweeted it. He was in all of that. And now when it's going bad for him, he wants all this sympathy. I hate Richarlison.
Right.
But no, I can't stand him. I actually can't stand him. But back to
bitch.
yeah.
Harvey Elliott.
But back to Elliott. It's well documented. I've said this for years. I don't rate him as much as our fan base.
No,
I
you want Carvalho, that's why.
Yeah, I was Carvalho over. But obviously I got egg on my face.
Where is
I'm
he
pretty-
now?
Leipzig, and he's not even
And
starting.
Yeah,
He's not even
Xavi
starting at
Simons
all.
is balling out there. But sorry, go on.
But for me, Elliott's just before you know what. Let me give him his credit. Before the injury, that horrendous injury from Pascal Struck, I think away at Leeds. Remember when his ankle, I think, was out of place, dislocated. He was actually balling. And there was 3 cameos last season. In fact, the irony, away at Wolves in the FA Cup when he scored the banging goal, I think he played on the right and he actually played well. But for me, he's that type of player he'll get his start of runs and he just won't really stake his claim.
Yeah.
I've never really been his biggest fan. Some people said he just needs a run of game to find his form, but I've never really rated Harvey Elliott like that. And for me, he'll be kind of falling that Jones category. He'll never be a starter for our club as
Yeah.
consistent starter.
And
He'll
I think-
come in
and-
and do his thing. He'll come in impact player, but he'll never be that starter.
And you'll get to an age where you have to think of your own career, despite if you love Liverpool like Curtis Jones and stuff like that. You need to go out and play games. At the end of the day,
Maybe.
take a step.
Or accept where you are.
Yeah, but then again, Jones is what if Jones has been part? Was he part of the Premier League winning team?
Jones has been within the first team squad for 5
Right,
Right,
so he's got
a Champions League medal. He's got a Premier League.
yeah.
Yeah, so he can actually say,
like
do you know what?
Johnny Evans. in
Yeah,
United.
you know the ones like,
yeah,
right, I've won
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So actually, let me go and focus on my career and just go and get first team football.
But then the worry is, like, United had some, like Wes Brown and that. When the minute they step out of the club, it's like, yeah, this shows that you're really not that good.
Yeah.
You were just.
Because he had that, he had that banging season in 08 when we won the Champions League. He got the assist for Ronaldo in the Champions League final. That was like his year where I was like, everyone was like, Wes Brown at right back. Do you remember? Because Gary Neville had that injury and Wes Brown came in and looked sick, but deep down, like you said, always a squad player. But he just had that one season where it's like, yeah, do you know what I mean? Big up for the super chat soups inside. Hope you've done your FPL transfers. Yeah, do you know what? Before the show started, we were scrambling around like egg. But yeah, we managed to do them. That's the castle, like, yeah, roll with the punches. But yeah, man, big up Soups for the super chat. Guys, make sure you run up the likes. 450 of you in here. Great football talk.
Get
so
those
far.
likes up, people. We
We've
need
got
them, please.
Roms in the building
Take
as
10
well.
seconds
Yeah,
out.
man, 100%. Just, yes, cross off your live chat. Hit that like button and all the members as well. If you want to become a gold and silver tier member, it's down below as well in the description.
It's gonna get heavy. I can't lie. The gold. There's a gold WhatsApp group now, and I can already tell. Let me think. Winter Soldier, big up yourself, but you're gonna get on my nerves. Who else is there?
Elisa Isaac, is he in there?
Oh yeah, he's gonna piss me off. You know what? Let me get the WhatsApp group.
Do you know? Right.
I'm gonna have to get added.
I need to get added to that, but
Yeah.
No, you don't want no one having your number. The actual person.
yeah.
number.
When I get, I have got another
Alright,
one
here we
upstairs,
go.
but I can't go in it today.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I will lose
Ed-
my head with people.
Clinton.
Yeah, it's
Clinton-
not a good day for me to go in there.
Clinton's gonna get on my nerves.
You know what will happen?
Isaac's gonna get on my nerves.
Tuck your mums in.
I know Warren's gonna get on my nerves. Whiskey Deck actually supports Man United. He's gonna get on my nerves. And
Wait, whiskey what?
Whiskey Deck.
Okay.
And then yeah, and obviously
Whiskey
Martin.
neck pause.
And obviously Martin. Big up Martin.
Big up, guys. Yeah, man, that's the goal. That's the goal chat. Do you know what I wanted to quickly ask before we move on from Liverpool? Actually, this situation, yeah, Thursdays you're playing at the moment. No disrespect to the Thursdays, but it's not your bread and butter.
Bare disrespect to the Thursdays.
No, we try, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You want to be up there with the league, getting back in top 4. This situation, right? Gakpo at the back end of last season, when people were screaming a new Firmino type of role and everything, he can do that.
So good
He hasn't
for
started
Europa.
that great this season. I'll be honest with you. He hasn't had a great start to the season. Darwin Nunez come in. He looks like he's impacting the game. Newcastle got 2 assists the last game against Villa. Who do you want to be your main number 9 this season? And the reason I'm asking you this, if you was in the Champions League, yeah. And the reason I'm asking this is because if you was in the Champions League, you could say to me, okay, cool, we'll do the rotation team because every game matters. But Europa League does matter slightly less. So your main striker will be playing in the Premier League every week. Who do you want it to be?
For me, Nunez. People know. If you know me, you know I'm a Nunez star.
Me.
I'm not singing today still.
You went on. I need to get all my juice before I go.
But you know,
you didn't. You went on the show where me and Cass were giving Nunez bare props, were you?
I remember that show.
Of course you do.
Not that long ago, and Mo was not having it, but I was like,
Mo and Mons just don't. They just
For
don't like
me,
him, do you know what I mean?
I think it as well. I think he's.
But you know
his
why? Do you know
confidence
why I
is-
want him to be 9 this season, right? Start of last season, I know, albeit it was against City in the Community Shield, and a few preseason
You
games.
remember
but
that one, innit?
I do remember that one still.
Remember
But
the
when-
season we beat City in the Community Shield?
But you know when
Then
we have
what
that
happened?
natural 10 behind him and Carvalho, I think we battered like Leipzig like 4-5-1, and both teams were relatively strong. When Nunez has that number 10 behind him, he can actually thrive. And this season we got different personnel. No disrespect, Fabinho, Hendo. I'm not even going to include Thiago because he's never really here. They're not the players that will find Nunez. You've now got McAllister. You've now got Szoboszlai that can actually find him. But it's also on Klopp, because credit to Klopp, the start of last season, he was trying to change the way we were playing to cater for Nunez. I remember against Fulham when we drew 2-2, Salah was playing more touchline.
Yeah, he's
and then
pushing Salah
Nunez,
out wide at first.
remember he tried to finish and it didn't happen, and then he tried the same finish and he scored. He kind of flicked it into the net, but then he didn't help himself, put himself in bad stead, got a red card that disrupted the rhythm. But I think if we change the way we play for Nunez, a lot of our fan base, right, I'm gonna call it out now, he's not a good footballer. You look at him, he's not intricate, you won't bring it down from like 40 yards in the air, but if you just provide for him, he will score. Stop expecting him to be the Firmino-esque, the Gakpo-esque, where he's intricate, he will link play. That's not his game.
No.
Gakpo's not Gakpo anymore. He's Gakpo, bro.
No, but he'll
Oh,
get back to
no,
that.
no,
He'll
no,
get back to that. He'll
Wait,
get
wait,
back to
wait,
that.
wait.
He'll get back
Wait.
to that.
Like a typical Nketiah, Curtis Jones, or Elanga, them man that performed towards the end of the season somehow. Right now,
Listen,
you man,
Compared him with Elanga.
bro,
he's taking
you
the
man,
piss.
right
He's
now,
taking the
right
piss.
now, Elanga's having a better season than him. So I'm just gonna say this now,
cool,
yeah.
I'll give you that.
Just because he got a few goals at the end of the season, he's got a lot to prove. You know what? You lot sold me a dream. I said I didn't rate this guy. Right now, again, you know what? I can't believe
You
he's my
changed.
FPL.
You stop calling him Gakpo. You stop calling him
calling
Gakpo.
Gakpo again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Some
why
of the
we are.
comments there. That
we
is
are
cracking
the-
me up. There's a new
We
one.
are the most
Crapco.
reactionary channel on YouTube.
Someone put a comment saying Crapco.
No, but listen.
Wait, can I
listen.
just say something you just said there? I respect that you said it, yeah, but the way you just described Nunez, yeah, is you're right. He's your number 9. You've brought him as a number 9.
Don't even got given
You-
the number
All
9.
right, you as a number 9 to score goals, yeah. I 100% agree. You don't care about how many touches he has. You don't care about none of that. It's about scoring goals. But last
You even know
season,
that as well.
but
You
100%.
even know
This
that
is
as
where I'm
well.
going. But last season, your whole fan base was trying to do the, oh no, but off the ball, he offers more than Haaland. Yeah. You ain't brought him in to be off the ball
the
doing
ball,
more than
he's
Haaland.
scoring
You
goals,
want him to
yeah.
do what Haaland does. And I
Do you know
think
what
you're
I
right.
think it was? No, I think
No,
it was
bro,
that,
it's
yeah?
because they had to back your boy. That's what it
That
was.
and where he wasn't scoring, he was missing. You had to kind of clinch onto something. Oh, he's running channels. He's making space. You had to clinch onto something. But I said, forget all of that. We just need to give him
Yeah.
service. He'll score. And you saw in the Newcastle game. One thing I will say about Nunez, though, he will thrive in the bigger games. When we play against you, when we play against the Arsenal, that higher line when there's spacing behind,
Yeah,
he'll
he's a
thrive.
good impact player, you know.
Yeah. Good impact play. But today,
Can't
I want him
wait.
to start though. But today, games like today, when the team's going
I
to
hope
sit
he
back,
presses.
you might not see the best of Nunez. But against the bigger teams, when there's spacing
Hey,
behind,
hey, press us. Hey, he's gonna be the headless chicken that leaves the gap in the middle, man.
Well, a Man United
I
fan
said press
after
on.
saying press us, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm convinced now, bro.
Well, a big
No,
Man United
he'll
fan.
deal
Jordan,
with
yeah.
he'll deal with you.
I
He'll deal
can't
with
lie.
you.
Wait,
I
don't
saw
want to press Anthony.
Super chat from 11:08 a.m.
that
coming like a
fucking
Drake album.
shameless.
Whoa, Cass. Respect Gakpo 7-0. Calm.
Oh, so
calm.
Wave
You know
supports
what, you know
Liverpool. See,
Who does?
all this
I was gonna
time,
say-
I thought Wave, yeah.
Oh, is that who it is? Oh, I
I
called him
thought
11:08 a.m.
I
The
thought
time.
Wave supported Man United.
I called him 11:08.
I'm taking the piss. Carry on, Ken. But
Mate,
then he
called
doesn't
him
have a
11
name.
away.
Wait, you're just calling him Wave from
Yeah.
his Abbey.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Cass knows everyone from Avies and all sorts. I've sent someone, Cass, you need to add this person to the WhatsApp group. And he's like,
You know what, Ken?
his membership doesn't
When-
kick in until the 18th.
when-
I'm like,
when-
instantly, I'm like, wow, okay.
When Gakpo starts playing well again, we will be there. We'll be there.
You know,
Call me
quickly,
Temporary,
just quickly behind Cass here. So MP, your comment was jokes. Switch the camera to Casto because Alex is in the background running the cameras. Big up Alex today. Just quickly,
Shit shirt on, by
are
the way.
you
Both of you.
are you Nunez or Gakpo as your number 9 for the season in the Premier League? You're Nunez. Okay, so we've got 2 for Nunez.
No, he's not number 9. I
Okay.
agree with him on that.
There we go. We've got Alex in the background
I
running
think
the
that's
decks. Big
interesting
up.
because the back end of last season, Gakpo looked good, playing the kind of link up.
Yeah,
role.
that's it like that.
Now
Yeah.
now they've got the 8s to do that. They don't need him to do that. Now they need a 9. Now they don't need that no more. So
Yeah. Did you know?
I think, by the way, I think I think Liverpool batter Wolves today.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Batter 4-0 or something.
Okay, you think they're getting
What's
goals?
his comment? Wait, what your wave says? I don't support Paul.
Yeah, click
But-
on that.
They're saying he's Barcelona.
I don't support
Yeah,
Liverpool.
I saw
but
that.
after
So
him, I
you're a
wouldn't diss.
Barcelona
I support
fan,
Barca.
brother. Your club is in the bin, bro. Go pull another lever. Yeah.
Oh, have you got any grass to
Catalonia
sell?
Mafia.
Got any grass to sell? Do you want to put on or maybe a wedding? Maybe someone can. And this club are being linked with Haaland, you know.
That room is the worst room of the
Barca are
year.
probably linked-
Yeah, worst
but
room of the
it's like,
year.
what are they going to do? Wait for the free? Like people go, oh, there's clauses in Haaland's contract. There ain't no clause in Haaland's contract that Barca could ever meet.
Mm.
Wait till his contract runs out and offer shit
Don't
money
you
for him.
think them
He'll join
clubs
you when he's
don't you not
37.
think them clubs are just dodgy because one minute you hear
Or in
they can't
La
sign
Liga.
anyone, then they just sign like 3 players in the next week and it's like, what's actually going on?
Sounds like Chelsea.
Mm.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
fine. It was
Don't
Cancelo's
think-
dream to
don't-
play
don't-
for them. So
Huh?
it was Cancelo's dream to play for them. So go and live your dream, Cancelo.
You know, can I ask you
Go and
something
live your
quickly?
dream.
You know that you said Liverpool will win 4-0.
Yeah.
Obviously, Trent's out today, so
Yeah.
it's going to be probably Gomez,
Kwanzaa.
Konate. I think is back. I think Konate's back.
Kanate's
actually.
on a bench. I don't think he will start.
No, I
though.
think
he'll
Konate will start.
start,
Gomez
yeah.
right back.
I think Gomez,
Kwanzaa can start Kwanzaa
Konate,
this
Van
game.
Dijk, Robertson.
You know what?
Are you confident with
I
that
was
defense can
thinking
keep a
keep
clean
it.
sheet?
Now,
though?
do you know I said 4-0?
Yeah.
The reason why I said
if you're
there's two
confident.
reasons, right?
Wolves' defensive shit.
The first reason is I love giving Liverpool the kiss of death. Right? I love giving Liverpool the kiss of death and saying, yeah, Liverpool going to smack them up. And usually it doesn't happen. But there's also the bit of me that is Daps from last season that is, I've been through wars with Liverpool. And when Liverpool get on a run, Liverpool just keep going. And at the moment, like, I've been very clear to any Liverpool fan watching this, you will not win the league this season. Liverpool will drop off. But I don't expect Liverpool to drop off till January, February time. I think Liverpool are going to keep going until the muscular strain, the season takes its toll on.
Do you know what I think will
you'll
happen?
keep going.
I actually think it will be Arsenal, City. People aren't chucking Tottenham into this. I
Nah,
know
Liverpool.
they've had a good start to the season, but I think round Christmas time it will be Arsenal, Liverpool, City, within like 4 or 5 points of one another. Then I do think Klopp's going to start prioritizing Europa because I'm telling all you
once
three
you get
from
through
now.
the knockout, he'll prioritize it because he lost the final before.
Exactly,
He wants
but
that.
I'm saying from now, I know you lot will be like, "Oh, Europa League," but we're winning that. Like,
Yeah, I
and
think so,
we're
bro.
winning that. I know City. That's foreign to you.
Don, get your receipt in if you're watching.
Yeah, Don.
Nah,
This
nah,
is
bro,
well
I
documented,
agree
but
with
Don already knows. I've said this on many.
Okay, do you think they should be winning it, or do you think he's been
I think they should-
overconfident?
no, I
Because I
think-
think
no,
Europa
no,
League
no.
is actually getting better.
Labour
No,
League is
bro,
massive.
hold on.
But we'll win it.
I
I'm
agree with
confident.
you. The Europa League is. I'm not. This isn't against the Europa League. There's two reasons why. I
They're
think
just
they'll
saying
win it.
this because they struggled. In
The-
it. That's why they're a bit.
But
you know.
the reason why I think
Champions
Liverpool will do well in it is firstly, like I just said, right? Klopp
Oh, Don is
lost the final
Big up,
before.
Don.
Yeah,
Klopp lost in the Europa League before.
yeah, he did.
So it'll be that one. Well, if we're in it, he's also like Pep. He doesn't want to like not win. He wants to win. Yeah.
Mm.
And it's something that he hasn't won yet. So put that in there. But then the other thing is that Liverpool have European heritage, the most European heritage in the Premier League. Yeah.
Mm.
If I bringing this back to City, I look at the Champions League this season and I go, do you know why City are different in the Champions League this season? Because we've overcome certain things. There used to be that hurdle of not winning it, right? We've won it now. The hurdle of Real Madrid, overcome that.
Yeah.
The hurdle of Bayern, overcome that. There's only one other team that I think City have a bit of, don't want to face them over two legs in the Champions League. There's one other team, right? Them, man.
Yeah,
No, I've said,
it's Liverpool. Yeah,
and you're not in it. And
Yeah.
because you've got European heritage.
yeah.
bro.
I agree. And you can score goals, and when it's
Look,
over
last
two
season,
legs,
think you'll
I-
do that.
until because we've only played you once in the Champions
Yeah,
League. And I
yeah,
think
over
until
two
you
legs
play
and we
us
played
and then
others,
beat us,
yeah.
I think you'll
In
be
the Champions
more
League,
confident.
bro.
Is that when Chamberlain sacked
Chamberlain,
it in?
Balled out,
Yeah,
balled
yeah.
out.
And the thing is that if I look at last season, I said this: if Man United played Arsenal and this is once Arsenal got into the run, because you played them very early last season where
protect
you
your
got the
cousin,
better
yeah.
with them. Once Arsenal's form started, I said Man United could play Arsenal in the league multiple times. Arsenal will get the better of them now, yeah. But if they come up against each other in the Europa League, this was last season, I said United are beating them because in Europe, United play with more confidence they do in the league because it's the heritage of the club that you've done it before. Same with Liverpool. They'll be walking into this Europa League going, this is very light work to us.
Oh, you better win it then.
Yeah.
We will.
No.
There's
saying
another
we
kid
will.
there.
We will.
So wait,
We
wait,
will.
wait.
We will.
So if you don't get, let's say you don't.
I know what you're gonna say.
Wait.
Sevilla finished
Wait,
third
wait,
and they
wait.
drop into
Wait,
the.
wait, no,
Go on.
one sec.
Go on.
Let's say you don't win no cups this season. What are you
Go on.
saying?
Wait. If you don't win no cups,
Well,
and
what
finish
did he
where in
say
the league-
last season?
Well, I don't know what he said last season.
They didn't win anything last season, did they?
Yeah, but imagine big Liverpool, big Jurgen.
What,
Klopp.
not
about
winning-
the league?
not winning 2 years in a
If
row?
we win no cup, but we're in the league. Give more context. So if we don't win a cup, but
Have
finish
you ever
where
won
in
a
the league-
treble? Have you fucked? Sorry.
In the
I just
80s,
had to
yeah.
say that.
You know, we've actually
That
won
wasn't
a
a real
It
treble.
wasn't a premium one. It was a
Wasn't a real
League
treble.
Cup, Champions League.
Listen, when we did the domestic, I got told it weren't a real one, so you can hold that. It weren't. A real one.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Why does it matter? Second, third, fourth. Who gives a crap? But I'm just saying, like,
we will get third in Europa League this year. I'm confident.
in Europa League.
Third in Europa League.
So if you
third and
Yeah.
You don't get
Well,
nothing. You don't get nothing.
That's not finishing third place in the World Cup.
Like I was saying, I reckon it'll be us, Arsenal, and City towards January.
I
time.
can't lie,
We'll
if
start prioritizing Europa League, and then Arsenal and City will kind of.
if
gap
you can't
us.
emulate Man United season, yeah, I think that's a total failure, mate.
I agree. If it's just third and fourth and nothing else, I think that
You must
that is a
win.
failure. We must. We will. No, not must. We will.
Are you
We
sure?
will win. I promise you.
Last time I
I've been saying this since the penultimate game of last season. When we drew against Villa and it was confirmed in Europa League, I said we're winning it. We're winning
You know
it.
what?
Do
You
you
know the maddest thing is they've never won Europa League. What's
Do you know-
bucks Sevilla in that?
Do you know why?
You never won Europa? Oh,
Oh.
you mean under Klopp?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, I
Yeah, we
do
don't care
know.
about
I do
European
know that
countries.
Cass respects your opinion more than Monts because he told me that you're a better footballer than Monts.
I never said that.
I've never seen.
Monts, he said that.
Monts is cold,
Monts.
but
To be fair, I know
Monts,
Rom's better than
Monts,
Monts anyway.
Monts.
Play at a higher level.
He said that. Cass told me that Roms is
The
a
Cameron
lot
Fletcher, the perfect
lot
to Daps, though.
better
He
footballer than you are, bro. I'm just saying.
big up Monts though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big up Monts. Big up Monts.
Yeah,
Roms is
actually, that might be a
better
good.
footballer
That might be a
according
good voodoo too. Still, big up the super chats as well. Just gonna read a couple out there.
to Cass.
Daps, you can keep him. Man can't control the ball.
Keep who?
Oh, I don't know who's on about there. Let us know who you're on about.
Cancelo.
Oh, might be Cancelo, and
Oh,
then another
Haaland,
one here.
Haaland.
Oh, Haaland. There you go. And then another one. We're in the bin, and we still won a league title.
Goes to show. It goes to
Big up
show.
Wave.
Goes to show
Super
everything you
chats.
need to know, yeah, about how shit the La Liga is, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
Big
Like,
up.
how are you league champions by getting locked out around the what? 30? Is it 32 or 16? What was it?
But when Liverpool lost.
No, when we beat
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Oh, well, we beat Barcelona. Yeah, it was last 16.
Big Lewandowski
Yeah,
in that.
yeah,
Europa
yeah,
League
yeah.
and getting knocked out. Allow it, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've just got a message from Big Steve. We're trying to arrange where we're going to meet up for the game. He was with Puff Daddy's son last night.
Because I love how
What?
you still call him Puff Daddy, like original.
P.
yeah.
Diddy,
No,
Pop Diddy,
I
Pop.
agree with you. When I grew up, it was Puff Daddy.
What?
Like, I don't do.
That's
P.
what's
Diddy and
weird
that.
as seeing Phil Mitchell.
Oh, he's bro, Steve,
Yeah.
Steve
That is
Puff
random
Daddy's
though,
son.
Puff
Is,
Daddy.
I-
Yeah.
no,
That's a-
Steve Puff Daddy's son is the most
Yeah.
random.
Which one as well?
No.
There's one that raps that.
Yeah, there's a couple
Bro.
of them, isn't there?
That's a bit
Oh.
like when Phil Mitchell met Trey Songz and all that. Like,
Oh.
what's going on?
Phil
Bro.
Mitchell,
Bro, it's or what was the other one? There was the Chelsea lot with there was the Chelsea lot with Drogba. No, not sorry. The Chelsea lot with
the basketball player. What? No.
who's that picture? The Chelsea lot with a rapper. Ah, there's a
can't
picture, and
remember.
it's like John Terry, Frank Lampard, and an American a black.
Oh, I know the picture on about.
And it's like, how did this even happen?
There's another one with
Someone-
Aguero. There's another one with Aguero and some of the OFB lot. And Aguero just. he
Bro,
looks
Yeah,
good.
I see that one actually.
He looks
Teddy
good.
One and all them, man.
Yeah.
What even?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the young people, it's
Oh.
a bit weird.
Bro, did he
Guys.
tuck his chain? Is the question.
No,
Yeah, they were loving it. innit?
He's probably
Trying-
South America,
You
not
know-
even
yeah.
know what's going
Probably Aguero's probably got the guys
Yeah,
down there in
real
the trenches
talk.
anyway. Yeah, he's got the
He's got
trenches
soul
down
with the
there.
bag.
Yeah, real talk. Guys, make sure you smash a like. There's 700 of you nearly here now. Make sure you please run up the likes. Make sure you subscribe as well. If you want to become a member, there's over 100 members now. Also, there's a gold members group chat on WhatsApp. That's going to start booting off. So big up the guys that are already in that. Gold and silver tier down below. Make sure you run up the likes as well. And subscribe if you're new. This Saturday show is something that's going to be here every single Saturday. And now the Premier League's back. Obviously, Roms is coming in the building as well. So show some love to Roms. But we're going to move on from Liverpool.
Can we move on to City?
Because-
I need to get a taxi
Yes.
to the
Daps has got to go to the game today, people. Yes, he's going to the West Ham Man City game.
I think there's like a 12 train. So
Okay, yeah,
You're good.
yeah, you're good. You're nice. You're nice. You're Prada. What's it called?
I'm actually fine.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Yeah.
Do you know what? I wore this top to the Champions League final.
See, you're superstitious.
Oh, bro,
We are very the same. We're
Bro.
pessimistic and we're superstitious, and you wear
Must be
things.
a bed-
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm wearing red boxers today, and last time we wore these, we lost.
Well,
We didn't win.
So,
like,
after this, I will go
Why
and
you
put my
wearing
City socks
because
on.
I accidentally already got them out, and I've picked them out first, so I
So
can't
we're
go
losing,
back
gonna
and
try and
change it
box
now.
it.
But-
No, we might lose or draw.
But
But
there's a thing with
we
me,
need
yeah,
this.
where there's certain games I look at, and if I think they're a tough one, I'll be mad superstitious.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
I don't wear anything City on match day apart from a pair of socks. That's the only thing, and they've done me
yeah.
good. They've done me
So wait,
well.
does anyone in the comments?
hold
Anyone in the comments have any superstitions? Let me know.
Yeah. And this one, Champions League final, I got up, went down to meet the taxi guy and tell him, wait an hour, we're not quite ready. Went back upstairs, put on this t-shirt, and as I was literally about to leave my room, I thought, hold on, I wore this at the Bernabeu last season when we lost, Went
Facts.
back in, took that off,
Mhm.
went to put on a Terrace Colt, get your Terrace Colt gear, Terrace Colt website, NAF15 for discount, Terrace Colt polo, and then realised I wore it to Brentford last
Rev?
game of the season
Yeah.
Got that part.
where we lost. So it's like off again.
Yep.
And then put this on. And now, because I'm worried about today's game, we're going to get into that now. I thought I have to wear this because we won the Champions
Facts.
League in it.
Facts.
And so if you and anyone that goes to games, you'll clock Steve's the same. Like
Superstitions are weird because it's like I'm doing something that has no reality. Has
Yeah,
no
yeah.
effect on the
like,
day.
like Salad thinking of Roms back.
hold on, but it's called
know, it's
it's
true.
called what's it begins with M, where you
Manifestation.
it's called
Yeah,
manifestation.
no,
it's
it is.
real, bro.
Honestly,
It's a real
it's a
thing.
real thing.
It's a real thing. It
Facts.
is a real thing.
Facts.
Watch the Conor McGregor documentary from back in the day. He speaks on
Oh,
it.
it's just
like
your
that.
mind, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the way you
Yeah,
mind
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
if you speak out
Yeah.
loud,
I mean, but I'm not on the pitch.
Yeah.
I'm not on the pitch, so I don't know how my
So
mind,
when-
yeah, in the
When
stand.
people
When I
think
watch
that-
Liverpool,
Go on.
whenever I watch Liverpool, obviously I wear our jersey. But if we're at Anfield and I wear an away jersey, we've always lost. It's stuck. We've
You know
always
these
lost.
things.
Yeah, so I only wear home when we're at home. When we're away, I wear away. It has to be like that.
Oh yeah, like okay.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I am gold dust, bro. Like whenever I go to watch
What,
Man
the
United,
wrestler?
yeah. Hey, that guy was a
Yeah.
man.
Bro,
You come
yeah,
out
you
with some
don't- what?
funny
You
stuff.
don't want to be gold dust. He was
Nah,
weird.
nah,
as
nah.
You
hell.
come out with some funny stuff, man. I love it.
Whenever I go to Old Trafford, can't lie, and I go in my favorite seats, I win all the time.
What am I looking
Oh.
for?
All
My-
right, James Bond. By the way, your comment was funny. I'm not even. I don't like my thing until the ball is kicked off in Arsenal. games.
What did he say?
Is that because you know?
No, I
Yeah,
can't
I'll
read
get
it.
it.
Read it to me
He
again.
goes, I don't like my slip until the ball is kicked off in Arsenal games.
Is that because?
I know what you're gonna get.
Is that because you know you're going to concede early at the Emirates?
I'm not gonna lie, Troops might join you on that one. Oi, that's funny though, man. Oh,
Cam, are you about?
yeah. Let us know you see. Oi, guys, if you've got any superstitions
Come
in
here.
the comments,
You're
actually,
not bad.
let us know if you've got any superstitions in the comments, and Alex can just favourite some of the best ones.
Come
And
here.
super chat your best ones and that.
Come
So
here.
see if Cal's got one. He's definitely gonna come out with something random. He's gonna come out with something crazy.
What's that?
If Daps asked him his superstition, he's gonna say something.
Oh,
mad.
he's gonna have a load of them,
He's
innit?
gonna
Yeah,
have
listen,
something bad.
My
But
boy
yeah.
who hasn't had any sleep is going to join us in a minute.
Yeah, man.
obviously-
I never.
But no,
I,
that's go on.
I was gonna say, innit? Never a foul streaming all digital platforms, bruv. Like,
bad. Wait, by the way, last night was very good. You had Dion, who's a Crystal Palace fan from
Nice.
Southeast, and you could tell
This
that.
guy gets my nerves, bro.
Cousins is
Bro,
element.
it's like South London
Cousin
beef,
versus cousins. Yeah,
Like,
different schools
bro,
from the
yeah,
from the
Palace,
same
Palace,
ends.
somehow Palace and United beefing. I don't know where it's come from. Come here.
Just don't trip
Come
over.
here.
the
I got one question for you, just quickly.
No,
You've got,
you can come. No,
Yeah.
here, bro. Sorry, he doesn't know about technology. He's from Manchester.
so basically, we're talking. You've been to enough games. We're talking
Yeah.
about superstitions
Hey,
people
Pontus,
have
sir.
before games. Have you got any superstitions you have, or like any
Same
t-shirt
trainers.
you have to wear?
Same trainers every game.
Same trainers. Has to be like what trainers are they?
Hamburgs, brown Hamburgs.
I've never heard of them. Sound German though. Isn't
Adidas.
So you heard hamburger.
it?
Bro, City fans, Adidas trainers more time.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Got trainers. What? So have you ever had a situation where you haven't wore the trainers and the results gone the wrong way?
United beat us 3-2 at home to win the league.
Okay, so
That day.
can you make sure you wear them in about next month?
No. We don't talk about
Yeah,
it.
let's not talk about that great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. We just talk about superstitions, like obviously random ones. Like Daps is saying he wore that because he wore that to the Champions League. Had to change it. He wears an away
You
shirt
know when
for
I
away
did wear
games.
them though? When Gerrard slipped.
Yeah, then let's talk about it.
That was unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Oh, but no, today, do you know what? Let's talk about it because obviously you got a big game today. obviously West Ham, Man City, and the way West Ham has started the season, I think they've kind of just surprised me a little bit. I think the way they've spent the Declan Rice money for me, I think they've gone about it right. I think when you look at Ward-Prowse, dead ball specialist, and what West Ham can do from set pieces. Alvarez, a solid defensive midfield addition. Kudus is going to become good. Obviously, he can play on the right. He can play centrally. He can play false nine. I think they've used the money smartly. And then I was calling for David Moyes, funny enough, to be sacked. Or not sacked, to leave after he won a European tournament. Like, I was thinking, right, leave on a high, done. And then obviously spent the money quite wisely, and they're doing all right so far this season. So I think City going to them right now. Yes, City are the better team and should get the better of them, but it's a tricky West Ham. Like, I think so far, it's probably your toughest game so far this season, even though you should have enough, just because the West Ham it is. What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't take anyone out within that 5 yards, that area.
Yeah.
Ward-Prowse, you know where it's going if he gets.
Even corners,
hits the ball
even the
right.
corners,
Yeah.
bro.
No silly fouls, innit?
Yeah.
When you play West Ham, just no silly fouls at all. At all.
I've dropped you in the deep end here, innit?
Yeah.
Cheers. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, do you want me to take over? How much sleep have you had?
None.
Brilliant.
All right, I'll ask him some good questions. I'll mix it up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
go on, one more for him. No,
Yeah,
one more.
okay. I was going to say, actually,
Ask him some questions about.
I want to ask about the team news. Do you know what it's about the team? Right. So with Kovacic out injured, you might have seen Pep's comments on Matthias Nunez yesterday.
Yeah, he's starting.
Yeah.
Defo starting.
And it was like, he needs to improve his first touch. What do you think? Straight up brutal. Yeah, he needs to improve his first touch. What do you think on that? Yeah.
Oh, hold on. So Pep criticised the player.
Yeah.
Right. So what were we expecting a pinned tweet in the next couple of
No.
club statements and all sorts going on here? Jesus, don't criticise the player.
I actually personally, I like that he's come out and said that, because it's like, Nunez, you've just signed for a new club. The levels are high. You know what you need to work on. I don't think that's much of a dig. I think fair play to Pep.
But then
Doing
you
his
think
thing.
it's all right. Obviously, Pep, the best, obviously, what he says will go. But I thought Nunez's first touch was decent.
But this is Wolves and Man City. I think, like Bellingham, players like Bellingham, Nunez, like ball runners and ball carriers in midfield. I always think sometimes their Pogba, another one. I think sometimes their first touch can be a bit loose. It's like it runs away from them for 5 yards, and that's what I look at. I'm not saying Matthias Nunez won't, but their stride recovers it, makes up for it. But I feel like Pogba, Bellingham, them type of galloping midfielders, their first touch can sometimes be a bit off. But yeah, what do you think on that? Like, I don't think it's much in it, but I respect Pep that he's come out and said, Nunez, this is what you need to work on. Bang, go and work on it, and you're gonna
Maybe
come
you should
good.
put out a statement.
Hold on. Do you know what? I'll be real. Watching the way Pep handles. What? 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 Yeah, it's froze on us. Whatever you've just done froze on us.
Who,
Kaz.
me?
Now that camera next to you is just froze on us.
Deactivate and activate.
People, bear with us. Does he know how to deactivate? And this guy's sick, Where'd you find him? Oh, hi guys.
I can't.
Now he's not quite on me. Do you want me to go like this now?
You might be out your job soon.
Do you want to follow me up? I'm here.
Well, I
Nice.
adjusted it because obviously.
Yeah, but he's gone now. He's gone.
Well, what now? I've got to move
Oh,
it
look,
again.
Chuckle Vision
All right,
brothers,
so-
Chuckle Vision brothers bickering.
Do you want me to go down here like this? Hi guys.
Yeah, why not?
We've got Ant
No,
and
please move it. Well, as I'll move with it.
and I love it. Ant and Deck bickering over the camera.
There you go.
Deck, wow, that's bare racist. Imagine that. Imagine if I
What, we
said,
can
look at
say
the,
Keenan
imagine
and
if I
Kel.
said, look at the Jackson brothers or something. Yeah, it'd be booting off. But you're allowed to call me and Cass the Chuckle brothers. This is
Keenan and
mad.
Kel.
This is mad.
Yeah, you're Keenan. Wait, no, which one's orange soda? Kel
loves
Kel,
orange
yeah,
soda.
yeah,
We
yeah.
all love orange
we
soda.
all love orange soda.
Hi,
you
I'm
know,
back.
put the
I'm back.
yeah,
I'm back.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So, Pep is a genius. He's learned while he's at City to be a genius with the media. Yeah, how to handle questions.
Mm.
He's very sarcastic. Has Pep called out?
Hey, you said gold dust.
This is brilliant.
That's looking like silver dust then.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's back now.
Has Pep
Go on.
called out Nunez as banter towards your club? As in,
If he's
what's
done
the way
that-
I can call out a player, yeah,
And
nothing happens, yeah, because I'm Pep Guardiola. But also, joking aside, I don't think he's done that.
serious side though. Nunez hasn't played yet, so I feel like if he had played games and then he was taking him out, it would be bad for his confidence. But because Nunez hasn't played a lot of games yet, it's not a bad thing because he's not been playing
Do
yet.
you know what it is, Bob?
Does that make- you know what I'm saying?
if I put this back to your club, the deepness of the bit that confuses me most with the Sancho and Ten Hag thing, yeah, is what have neither of them got each other's phone numbers? Why has no one just rang up and gone, like,
yeah,
bro, like, and Ten Hag gone, my bad, it was heat at the moment, sorted, yeah. Why is it on Twitter? That's mad, right? Now, Nunez knows Pep's feelings towards him. Pep's been speaking about Nunez for years, yeah. Pep's rated Nunez for years. Players know, yeah, how Pep, like Foden and Haaland have spoke on how Pep moans at them and said, we love it. Like, because we know it's from the right place. He's trying to, so I think Nunez will all, and it's a bit of, you know what?
Do you think he could start today?
When
though?
my
'Cause
daughter was, bro, when my daughter was 6 months old, yeah, I put armbands on her and threw her in the water.
Yeah,
and
and
mum's
says,
like,
"Go
what
to
you
him."
doing? I'm like, getting her used to it. And with
Yeah.
Pep, it's like, you need to get used to, I've shown you the respect by talking your name for years.
Yeah.
But now I'm managing you, yeah. I will say the way you need to improve. It's because I want you to be
True,
the best
yeah,
player.
yeah.
Right? And ultimately, if you can't take that criticism, be like Cole Palmer and leave.
Yeah,
Be like
yeah.
any other player that leaves. If you can't take a manager of Pep saying something like that when he's giving you years of compliments,
Well, the fact is,
I'm
for
not
me,
cool with Nunez starting today, though. By the way.
Okay, because I was going to say, actually signing him for 55 million is a much bigger statement or indication of what Pep believes in him than saying you need to work on your first touch. However, who would you play instead of Kovacic coming in? I want to know, what your thoughts are on that. It's going to be interesting.
So they're awkward injuries, yeah, because we'll do that in one. Do that in 1 minute. Yeah, they're awkward injuries, right? Because you've got you've got two in midfield, as in Stones, who's been playing in the inverted.
yeah.
Then you've got Kovacic, who are two like deep line midfielders. Yeah, Cats, let me finish, bro. Please.
What?
Right.
Don't shout. You're hurting my feelings.
Bro, no one can hurt your feelings. You're a cunt. Sorry, C-bomb.
Oh, no, get him off.
I'm going to leave in a minute anyway.
But who you got started? I'm interested to see
I said the other night that with them injuries, I was like, it's fine. Off the top of my head, we'll play Grealish. Sorry, we'll play Foden, Rodri, Bernardo, right?
Yeah.
And then they go, okay, who's playing up top with no Grealish?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, you could play Doku on the left. Then all of a sudden I'm thinking,
oh, you've got Doku.
But Doku is better on the right for me. Already I can see he's better on the right than on the left, yeah? And I think, like, Cam got even goes, now for me, we start Nunez. And I think it's one of them ones where it's not ideal, but we have to.
You might
because
have
we've got,
to.
But my
and they're a
worry
big
is,
team as well.
Well, they're a big team and also set pieces. And the key with set pieces is everyone moving as a unit. Everyone knows what each other are doing, who's marking who. And having one player that's not used to moving like that, he's had 2 days. Nunez has had 2 days with the squad, yeah? Would they have been spending those 2 days working on set pieces? Probably not. And now Nunez is going to be in there. And I know it's a little detail, but when you're looking at West Ham, where for me, the biggest detail with West Ham is don't concede set pieces. Like if it's going to go out for a corner, put it out for a throw in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Don't bring them down around the centre half. Don't let them into the final third. And then the second thing is marking on the set pieces. And they're two things that I just don't know if he's ready for. But we are where we are.
Are you quite confident in it though? Like, as in, like, you confident that your team get the result today?
I think we get the result because that's what, like, for the last 4 or 5 years, City do. We get results in tough situations. But this, like I said last night on the show, a lot of people on Football Terrace were saying, like, yeah, I think easy win for City, 3-0, 3-1, 4-0, I think I heard. And I was like, this is mad. Like, West Ham are where West Ham are for a reason. Yeah, Moyes has got a squad that he's been around for years. They've got the tools that are perfect for the way he plays. And look, Arsenal went there 2-0 up at half time, drew 2-2. Right, the ground's not easy. This isn't the first season in that ground where all the fans are separated. The stadium is now starting to become established where all the loud lot sit together and whatever, and that matters. Like, that matters. So it's a tough game, bro. And furthermore, the weather being hot, that means I'm already on it. Yeah, all them lot down in Stratford, Wolverhampton, whatever, bro, they're on it. They're drinking. Everyone's going to be up for the game. So, but we just go there, get it done, bro. I don't care if it comes off Haaland's ponytail and goes in. Like, we will get it done. But it's a tough game. I think it's mad the way, some football fans are getting so disrespectful towards certain teams at the moment. Like, West Ham are where they are for a reason.
And you know what it is as well? I feel like they prefer playing against a team who have more of the ball. Because I don't know if you lot watched the Luton game, but I think when they had more of the ball, they didn't look as potent. They didn't look as effective. Let's be honest, Luton actually gave them a game. But then when they played against a Chelsea, who dominated the ball, and I think today, I think West Ham are going to get somewhat success. I think City win the game. Yeah, but they're going to look more effective because City will have more of the ball. But when that gets pinned into Bowen, I don't know if Kudus will start. I'd like to see him start. I don't really like Moyes' track record with technical players. Scamacca. Remember Cornet? Remember what Maxwell Cornet was doing at Leon? And Moyes
and what he was doing at when we first started Never Foul, and he went to Burnley.
Oh yeah, he was at Burnley first,
and he was cooking.
Is that Burnley's second ever black player?
Yeah. But he was cooking. I remember saying that he took that signing so that he could, like, you can imagine his agent going, "Bro, I know you've probably never heard of Burnley, yeah, but go there. They're in the Premier League. Cook for a year, and someone else get a move, yeah." And to be fair, Leon's better than Burnley, and now from Leon to West Ham, he was cold at Burnley. He was. But it's just, I think Moyes needs players. I said last night, you don't give a painter and decorator a football and ask him to paint a wall, right? You give a painter and decorator a brush and some paint, right? And they're now giving Moyes what Moyes is good at. Like, they were good at set pieces. You like that one, innit? Yeah. Moyes is, West Ham are good at set pieces, and they went and gone, here's another striker, and here's James Ward-Prowse, right?
Yeah. Feed him.
And here's a DM that's actually good.
Yeah. And that's why I think Alvarez is the James Ward-Prowse. They'll thrive more than a Kudus, because I'm saying from now, I rate Kudus, but do I trust Moyes with him? I don't know. I can see him starting today and kind of just ghosting out the game. But if they play it into him on a transition, you never know. But I just think this will be...
So where's he going to start? He's starting nowhere.
So I've just seen a comment that gives
me. I think he's coming for Ben Rama on the left. But I don't like him on the left.
You don't like Kudus on the left?
No,
more than the 10, innit?
Oh, right, yeah, cutting in on his left foot.
But he's not gonna displace Bowen.
Bowen is locked.
Taxi on its way. I just saw a comment from Geordie Summit or other saying, "Does Daps talk in his sleep?" Listen, I talk a lot in it. That's all you need to know. My nickname's Yaps, so
Daps Yaps. Daps Yaps.
Hey, what's your lineup saying?
Yeah. Liverpool lineups out. I see. Yeah, you can go through it actually because you're a Liverpool fan.
Alisson, I knew would start, but it's Gomez right back, which I thought Gomez would start right back, but I thought Konate would come in, but obviously he's not fit enough to start. It's Jarell Konza and Matip and
no Van Dijk.
No,
remember he's got an extra game ban because of the thing, innit? But you know what? Similar to what you were just saying with Pep and Nunez. Jarell Konza, he's had good cameos. Now you're chucked in a good deep end. Prove what you could do, because you know, as a footballer, let's say he has a blinder today, it'll give Klopp more of a headache. You know what I mean? It might be like, you know what? Now I can actually depend on you a bit more. Robbo left back, and I think I was saying to you before the stream, Pedro Neto against Robbo, that worries me. I'm not gonna lie, that worries me.
Do you think Robbo's dropping off a bit?
Yes.
Do you remember when I said it? And people come. Do you remember when people come to me?
I'm a big Robbo fan as well.
And I said it, and people were cooking me, and I was like, his legs are not the same. I said Robbo's biggest thing is his energy and intensity. Once that drops, that he loses something.
Sorry, do you think that's that summit where we need to give Salah even more credit? Yeah, because there is this thing with Pep with Klopp's intensity. It takes it out on players.
He's been doing it so long.
But Salah, he's still going. Like, if you look at, there's so many Liverpool players that have dropped off.
Never injured as well.
Salah is able to stick to this. And with Robbo for me, in a certain period for Liverpool, is for me top 3 left backs in Premier League history.
I have to agree.
But his drop off at the moment, and it's like, I don't know. It's hard because the Fabinho one, I still say he's 29, yeah? Give him a bit of time, he would have come back.
Oh, how old's Robbo now? Is he touching 30 yet?
Well, Fernandinho is 37.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I think
was injured all the time, bro.
The midfield 3, I got wrong because I thought the way Klopp was speaking, McAllister's just come. I've not seen him yet, all this stuff, but he's starting. It's McAllister, Jones, and I can't do it, Darren. I'm not good at accent.
No, I thought you were doing a Scouse accent. No. Is that German? Is that German?
Me and accents don't go well.
I'm not great, but that sounded Scouse more than German, bro.
I'm not good at accents.
What do you think Klopp's the Scouser now?
Adopted Scouser, isn't it? That's what we call him. But
did you start McAllister?
Yeah, McAllister, Jones, and Szoboszlai. I thought I had Jones and Szoboszlai starting, but I thought Endo would start ahead of McAllister in that 6 role. And it's the front 3 I said. It's Gakpo, Salah, and Jota. I knew Diaz and Nunez. Yeah.
Okay. So that stinks of you can get a lot of goals. You're going to get chances. Constant, I'm not even going to cook him because I like when young players get a chance, gives a chance to see if they can do something. And he has done well. Yeah. Well, you keep, you're basically, this could be high scoring. This could be like a 3-2.
Nah, I think 2-1 or 1-0. I
I
think we beat them, but we
you're
edge it.
missing a Trent ball, man, from the back.
That's the only thing. And he's normally out. The only thing is, I feel like we could be more secure because Gomez won't invert. So I think we could be more secure, but I can see today being an ugly win. We might even not play that well. We'll have a lot, you have a lot of the ball, but you're not that potent with it. But I can see us nicking this a 1-0 or 2-1. I am confident.
Sorry,
I'm
just
confident.
before I go back to City.
Some man are calling Roms John Barnes, by the way, in the comments. It's killing me now.
Wow, that's mad. That's like when my that's like when my dad, rest in peace, called an ex that was mixed race, Naomi Campbell.
Oh,
Luckily she's like, oh,
I thought you were gonna say maybe Beyonce song looks
oh,
weird,
that's
but yeah.
cute. That's cute. Just quickly on City before I leave. It's going to be a hard game, but I think Foden is going to impact the game massively.
Do you remember the game 2 years ago when you were drawing or losing and he came off the bench and Foden came on, won the penalty, scored, you come back.
I think
Foden loves not Emirates, the Olympic Stadium.
Foden and I think Alvarez today could bag the winner for me.
Yeah.
I think. But anyway, listen, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Roms. And I will be back tonight at 10.
Yeah, have a safe
PM.
journey, bro.
10
Yeah,
p.m.
10.
So if we lose, I will be there. Roms.
Man United,
Yeah, you lot need to talk on United.
Yeah, this is United. Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Smash a like, people. Love.
Perfect, guys. Make sure, you do smash your like. Big up, Daps. Have a good time, bro.
Cheers, mate.
Love that. Make sure you do subscribe if you're new as well. Guys, make sure you like the video. It helps us reach different audiences around the world as well. So we do appreciate it. Obviously, the Saturday show is going to be here every Saturday, 10:30. Make sure you're here. Obviously, the Premier League is back. We've got Roms in the building. Daps is obviously off now to the game. Man City, West Ham. And now we're going to talk Manchester United, Brighton, because it's a big game. It's a big game. And the reason I say it's a big game is I'm going to be quite bold. And I'm kind of glad that you're here, Roms, as well, because I feel like, obviously, when me and Cass talking United, you come as well from a level-headed space when you're thinking about it. We've got Brighton now at home, and then after this we play Burnley away, and then we've got Sheffield United, Crystal Palace, and Brentford. Now, them 5 games, I know Brighton. Right, I put respect on Brighton. I think Brighton play really good football, Cass. Yeah.
Who did you say the games were after?
Right, so we've got Brighton, and then it's Burnley.
And then away.
Burnley's away.
Yeah.
Then we've got Brentford at home.
Yeah.
And then we've got Crystal Palace at home.
Yeah.
And then Sheffield United away.
Cool.
Yeah. So when I look at them next 5 games, this is no disrespect to the other clubs, but I know Man United have not been playing that great this season. But I think we will get better. I think with Højlund coming in, hopefully getting his first start today, you've got Amrabat who'll be ready in a week or 2. You've got Mason Mount returning soon. I just feel like if Man United are going to get momentum, it starts today. Brighton play good football, and I respect it, but I'm not forgetting what West Ham done to them a few weeks ago. Because when you play Brighton, they're going to have at home, they're going to have the ball. And you know what you just said about West Ham getting maybe some success against Man City because the way Man City will keep the ball. Yeah. Brighton can have the ball today because Man United are better when we're playing teams and we're breaking them in transition and on the counter. Rashford, Højlund today, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho maybe, we will get chances. And I do think that we can beat Brighton. And if we do, we are going on a run and we will win our next 5 games. And I'm speaking it.
I'll be honest,
we have to.
I can see. I think you're going to pick up 13 out of the next 15.
Where do we draw?
I think you draw today and you win the next 4 in a row. Because I just feel, Kaz has a point. We've been speaking about this game for about the past week. And pretty football don't always win you games. I know that. And I'm not ignoring, what's it, Kaz? 31 games unbeaten at Old Trafford now. Something crazy. As much as I hate you, man, I have to look at this objectively. You lot is somewhat a fortress. Ten Hag has made Old Trafford somewhat a fortress now. But I just feel the difference between Brighton of old and Brighton now. Is Ferguson fit, by the way, before I say what I'm about to say?
Pre-match fitness test. He's having a fitness test up before the match. He trained yesterday.
And I think, either way, if you're having a fitness test, that means you're not starting.
True,
I don't think he starts. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with Captain.
João Pedro, I'll be honest, I don't think he's as potent as people think. I think he's a good player, he links play, but I don't think he's that finisher as such. Welbeck's probably injured. Is the Hood back?
He hasn't started one game yet. He's been playing
He
the squad.
started the first, I swear.
No,
The
bro,
first-
he's been in the
No.
squad all games and he's not even because
Yeah,
me and
I'm
Cass were
kinda
talking about it the other
It's
day.
been Gilmore and
He cooked him
Pascal Gross, isn't it?
pre-season.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Bro. I seen
he
him
didn't
against
do it.
Newcastle on a
Yeah,
free
he's
beat.
playing Gross and Gilmore at the moment.
I just feel right. I think even Brighton take the lead. United and equalise. I think they go 2-1 up, and you will salvage it late. I feel like they'll dominate the game, but I just think United kind of back to Ollie ball. I just think it will suit you. Similar to what I was saying about the West Ham.
Styles make
City
fights,
game.
boxing,
Yeah,
bro.
like boxing,
It's
bro. Styles
boxing.
make fight. I do
Mm.
feel they're going. I feel at the end of the game, the possession stats will probably be something like 60-40 to them, maybe even 65-35, right? But I think United with Rashford, I think Højlund starts. And by the way, his cameo against Arsenal, I was impressed with. I can't lie. I was saying to my brethren, I was watching it.
He looks
This guy looks from. I've not seen Gabriel be in a tussle like that in a time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just think he was up for it. And I swear, Casemiro even said after the game, like, I wasn't really aware of you, but I like you. Like you're in my team. And he said something similar like that. But I think Højlund, Rashford in his actual position now, not this 9 role. You saw him cook against Scotland. You see him left wing. He does even against Arsenal. You give him that space cutting. He can be quite potent, but. Exactly.
Yeah, they play Milner right back.
That was sarcastic. I said Milner, you know.
Yeah, no, bro, he has been playing Milner right back though.
I don't
Because Cass was even screaming. Cass was even saying like before the international break, put Milner at right back at Old Trafford.
Yeah, and I think
Who's the other right back?
We've all kicked
Veltman.
Veltman will go right back.
Veltman's.
We've all kicked ball, yeah. You know,
I like
you know when you're number 9, especially playing it by yourself.
As well, been playing.
You've been starting now.
No, he
Nah, he
comes
got
off the
some
bench
minutes.
though. Yeah. What were you gonna say though?
But I was gonna say, you see, we've all kicked ball, yeah. When you're number 9, especially if you're playing that lone striker, there's normally one out of the 2 centre backs that you're going to target. And I know Cass has alluded to this for the past 2 weeks. Van Heck is East dog shit, in my opinion. He commits when he doesn't have to. He doesn't hold the line. I just think Højlund's going to stay on him. He's going to stick on him, right? I don't think he'll go for the dunk. He'll stick on Van Heck. And I think United could get success there. I think Højlund's hold up. People associate him with running.
Link up's good.
Good. The things people just associate him with making runs.
Did you see
behind,
the
but I
flick
think he
for the
can hold up.
Garnacho offside goal?
So I'm saying,
Thank you, bro.
I think you lot proper.
Thank you.
Højlund, that cameo, I was like, you know what? United could have a play.
Did you start him today then? So even though
100%,
he's had 2 45 minutes
he
against
scored an
for
international
Denmark.
break as well. Got that rib. I think he
No,
scored.
he did
I
score. He got
I
got
don't
2
think he
45. You got 45 minutes.
You got like
30, no, yeah, that's it. He got 20 and then
But
he
didn't
got
he
45
assist?
in the second game.
He got a GA.
I don't know, but he got the minutes. He just say he got 60 70 minutes in the bank, so he fit and ready
So
to start.
it's
So
building
are
up
you
with
throwing him in? Are you throwing him in?
100%.
You
Fuck
throwing him
Marcel, man.
I'm
Yeah.
going, and I hear Kat say this. Well,
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't even mind a Marcel to start. Then
Do you know what? I wouldn't even mind a Marshall and Højlund. Bro. No. The link, bro. They could be. They could cook.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this.
They could cook.
I see. If Ericsson wasn't on form, I'd be like, you know what? Run the 4-4-2.
Yeah,
Run
I
it.
think
it could cook.
I think it will be. I would personally start a Rashford left wing, Højlund in the middle. I don't think these 3's ever start, but Pelestri on the right.
Okay, because my
I need
question
it.
was right. Who
I
was going on the
need
right?
it.
You know, when
Okay.
you're young and hungry, he'll be fearless. He won't.
Yeah,
care.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know when Garnacho kind of. He's
Who?
injured, I think.
He's injured.
Yeah. But yeah, like when he come on the scene.
You know when you come into the team and you're just fearless. I just feel, you know when Garnacho come that Fulham last minute equaliser, and a winner actually. I think he'll be fearless, and I think Pelestri he could have a good game today. But I wouldn't start. Obviously, Sancho and Anthony won't be in the team.
You're right.
I think Pelestri can cook today, but I think you don't draw this game still. I do think you draw.
Got some points to talk
Sorry, can I just say quick? Yeah. Jesus. We'll get nowhere. Pause again. Twice.
about.
I was just listening out there. This Man United positive hype. Rons, you have to deal with this now. Yeah, because I'm going.
doing
No. But no, I'm going to bring her back down.
I'm feeling a Martial and a fake Holland. I'm feeling, bro. Come on, bro. Is Reguilon starting? Is Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire there, yeah? Forget all this fake hype. I'm out.
Get your
What's your
train.
prediction? Do you think they win, lose, draw?
Yeah.
By the way, I do think United win. The one thing that isn't fake and people need to talk on it more is Old Trafford is a fortress.
Yeah, it is. That's
It's
what I
good.
was saying. He's made
Yeah.
it into a fortress. I'll be real.
You know, last time Brian came up, yeah.
I was there.
I was
you were
there.
there?
I
Yeah,
was
we were
there.
there together.
Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I saw Christian Eriksen play false 9. I saw Harry Maguire at the back. I saw the lower right back.
Oh,
And what did we? I remember we saw McFred. So last year's result, I don't give a crap.
yeah.
So tell me whatever you want. And then last year, there's other 2 games. We beat them in the cup, and they beat us at their ground. When, to be honest,
Season was done.
season was done anyways.
Yeah.
So why am I scared of a Brighton team? It's always shit. Like people need to understand. Like you know what I love? They say, "Oh, but they beat
I love
you."
when Cas
No,
comes on
wait.
this.
You know what I love here? When people in the comments like say, "Oh, but they beat you 4-0." I'm like, okay, go check the last 10 times then, because we beat them the other 7 times. Do it. See, when you want to switch a narrative, you can't say when they last beat you and say last 4 games. Go check the last 10 games.
And do you know what I'll say?
They're not our bogey team, bro.
Do you know what? One thing I'll say as well. You remember the reverse fixture when McAllister scored the last minute pen? Even then, they dominated
It was
you all
sloppy,
game,
bro.
and they still didn't beat you convincingly. Because we all know, Mourinho's even said it. You
I'm
can have all of the ball as long as I'm effective without the ball. They were dominating.
I'm telling you now, yeah.
But they just about won.
This is gonna be a shit watch, bro. This is gonna be a shit.
I think there's gonna be goals.
I think it's gonna be
I
end-to-end.
think it's gonna be goals.
We said this before, bro. It's not. It's gonna be a tactical slugfest of shit. Watch.
You reckon?
Wait. So we haven't got a
If we're
proper
going
defense.
if we're going
They're open anyway, like an
No,
open
no,
heart surgery,
no,
and they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
give us chances.
if we're
but
going
they score
if
goals.
I'm going off the last 2 times, we slugfested it to beat them, and they
True,
slugfested
actually.
to beat us with
Penalties.
penalties.
No. He's on the penalties
Yeah.
FA Cup, and then 1-0, like you said, the little short
Last
handball in the last minute.
It's
Yeah.
a slug. It's
True.
a slug.
That's weird though, because when you actually think about it, yeah, I didn't put that into calculation. I'm thinking today, like I was gonna say like a 3-2 type of game. Like, I was actually thinking like
I
there's gonna
put
be
2-2.
goals in it.
No,
Okay.
we don't. We rarely. You gotta understand.
We don't
yeah?
score enough though. But
No,
Hoyland, can it
you
give
gotta
us the
understand.
fans out today? Will
We
it
rarely
get us?
concede 2 at home. You know.
Mm.
I know.
Yeah.
I know we conceded 2 against Forest, but I call that a Leeds blip. I doubt that's happening this time around. You know, this time around, this is what I say. Yeah, their most dangerous man for me is Solly March. But I'm going with the low right now because Solly March.
What about if Ansu Fati plays? Do you think he gets off?
I don't give a shit about this guy. He's a washed youth now. Yeah.
And you know what?
I'm just saying this. Yeah, it's Pascal Gross, bro. If he has this grip that he loves against Man United on the game,
He could just
long
dictate
day.
it. Yeah,
But I'm not. You're gonna come here and tell me I need to be scared of a seagull with Billy Gilmore in the middle. If you go actually watch the Brighton game for what it was against Newcastle, go look at how many times Billy Gilmore gave away the ball and they just didn't capitalize. And that's at home.
So what? If he's saying
They got a
13,
weak midfield,
so
bro.
yeah, no, I agree with you in terms of I think we can beat them. I
He's
think
not
Brighton are good,
Victor
but we
who
can.
needs to
But
start,
you're saying 13 out of 15.
He does.
I'm saying if
He
we
needs
beat
to.
Brighton today, we
He's
get
not going to,
15,
though.
and
Yeah.
Cass thinks 15 as well. If Cass is
But you
confident
both
as
say
we are,
15 out of
he thinks
15.
we win today, which he's saying I do. I think we
He's
win
been
today. It'll be
saying,
tight,
yeah.
but I think we can win today. He thinks we get 15 out
Why-
of 15 as well.
why
Why can we? If we can beat Brighton at home, we have to beat Brentford, Sheffield United,
I said
Palaces. We
13
have
out of
to.
15. I said I think you win your 4 in a row after today.
We're away to Sheffield and Burnley, innit?
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful.
yeah.
They're
Home
they're
to
around the
Palace
corner.
and Brentford.
They're around the corner from us as well, so you don't even
Yeah.
travel that far.
Do you think we get 15 then?
Bro, if we don't get 15, I told you. I said it yesterday.
It's well bet fit.
I don't know yet.
I'm not. I don't. No
I don't know
offense.
It's not really
Well,
bothered,
bet.
innit?
You're not. I don't care.
They
You're
might
not
even
that
stick
guy.
Joao Pedro up front, to be
But
fair.
well bet's
But
weird that you say this, but
But he runs the channels and does that. He's a nuisance.
He's a nuisance.
Yeah,
I'm saying this shit. If we don't get 15 points, I said it yesterday. I'm asking questions, bro. Anything below 15 is not good enough and it's not acceptable. And that's it.
yeah. And if we do, I'm not obviously the top 4 things. Obviously, we will discuss that as the season progresses. But I do feel like we can go on a run right now. And if Man United can't beat these type of teams now, then we're in trouble for the rest of the season because on paper, Crystal Palace at home are a home record from last season, 31 unbeaten. You should be beating Palace at home, haven't got Elise even now. You've got obviously Brentford, we can beat them at home, no Tony, despite their start. And then you've got Sheffield United away, we should still be beating them, even though they push Man City. And then you've got Burnley, who at the moment, yes, they've had a tough start with Tottenham, Villa, and then one other get City first game of the season. I think we can still beat
We
this Burnley
need to do
team.
what we've been doing. And I know this doesn't get highlighted enough with anything, but go look at who's won the possession the most in the opposition third.
Odds.
It's actually Man United.
Yeah.
You need to disrupt their game. They're not physical
That's why I
players.
got a question for
They've got
you.
no physical players bar their back line, right? And you can question their fullback to physicality, but I can't lie. But the difference is between Newcastle, they didn't impose their game against against Brighton, right? And they got a hit on, and they got an Evan Ferguson hat trick. By the way, they had to rely on that. Because other than that, I didn't see no Matoma. I didn't see no Matoma.
It's something.
I didn't-
He's
I
had
didn't see
a quiet start.
Yeah, other than the opening, I think 2 games,
Yeah,
I think Wolves away.
Wolves away,
and
and
Luton.
Yeah,
He's been a bit
yeah.
quiet, and
Yeah.
even listen, I'm gonna butcher his name, but Brunetti.
Buonetti, yeah.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte,
He's coming in, not really done much.
Yeah.
Joao Pedro again, he'll be pretty on the eye, but I can't really see him score. The only player.
It's a Pascal Gross banger in there, though.
Yeah, they haven't got actually like goals.
I want to see Gross and Dawood start in the middle.
last
I don't
time-
want to see
last time
from a
Solly
Liverpool
March-
perspective. I want to
Solly
see
March,
Dawood start. I think
If
he's
the
a
low
baller.
can just play against how he did against Saka, that invert when you want to play invert. This is the weird thing about. But this is why Azpilicueta was so good at what he done. Yeah, right. When he was consistent. When you're a right-footed player on the left, that left footer that wants to cut in all the time, it's hard, bro. You have to take them down the line. Where's the low weak down the line? But he done well against Saka. So what
I
are we gonna
want
say
Dalot
there?
starting left
But,
back. Yeah,
but the thing is, Solly March mixes it up, and that's where I think the low loses
And he's
concentration,
quite, he's
bro.
quite good on either feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear you. He's
We
quite good on
we
either
just can't
foot.
allow them to play their game. We need to be
Yeah.
up in their face and be physical because it's
Yeah.
not a physical side, and that's the way it's got
and
to
be
be.
and be clinical when we get them opportunities.
Because you know, if you this is what I said against Spurs. Yeah, remember when we didn't shoot and score
oh,
to
in
get
the
what we
first
needed
half.
in the
Yeah,
first half?
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, bro,
yeah.
I already
You
know
knew.
this is.
You knew,
I
yeah.
already knew, bro.
It's
After
and
the
that, you know
first
what? That's a
half.
mad thing. As a Man United fan,
Like that,
yeah,
innit?
but when you're a Man United fan in the moment where it is right now, you kind of can feel like that inevitable happening. I got a question for both of you, yeah, because Cass has been screaming for Pellistri, yeah, and you said today Pellistri.
Yeah.
With the way Brighton play, right, and him coming for his first game, Pellistri, yeah, I think he's going to work hard, so I respect it. But do you think Ten Hag might be looking at Brighton, right, the opponent, and saying, Estepinian, we're talking about someone that gets up and down that wing so much. Him and Matoma, right? Look at the left-hand side of the pitch. Matoma and Estepinian, yeah? Is it the right game to throw Pellistri in for because he's going to have to be doing a lot of work? Or do you think he's going to maybe put Eriksen a bit further forward in the 8 and then put Bruno out wide? Because we've seen him play Bruno out wide before.
Yeah, but then I throw that right back at you two. Do you think Bruno's that effective?
I don't. But this is not what I'm thinking.
think
I'm
that could
thinking
be a
about Ten Hag because it's Estepinian and Matoma. This ain't Sheffield
No, I
United
need
at
to keep
home.
Pellistri and Wamby.
The thing is, I understand your logic, but I just don't think even Ten Hag will put Bruno on the right because he becomes ineffective. I'm not the biggest.
No,
Bruno
no,
But
guy,
why he does
but
it though?
one
He
thing
still does
I don't
it.
think he can because we got barely because Dan Gore's on the bench. Right, by the way, he's actually in the
Okay.
squad. If Dan Gore's in the squad, that tells me Bruno's not going on the right because we got a lack of midfielders. No Mount, no
Yeah.
Amrabat. Who else? I think we just got a Scott McTominay. That's the only senior
And
player
cool,
that we
back-
come off the bench.
Yeah, yeah.
Back
Oh,
is Scott
back to
Scott
what you were
McTominay.
saying.
Sorry, let me. Mark, nah. But Estepinian and Matoma, they both play on the left-hand side together. Estepinian left back, and then Matoma plays on the left and cuts in on his right foot. So they're on the same side.
Because I was
So-
going to say is Mark's probably thinking sometimes in game maybe Matoma switched in it, but yeah,
Yeah,
predominantly they're both on the
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
But then I'll ask you this: you know, you literally just said Estepinian and Matoma will be working hard. It's maybe not a good game to put Pellistri in from a Ten Hag perspective. Even Bruno there, don't you think Pellistri might work a bit harder?
Yeah,
on
no,
that
and he's
back? You
quicker.
know what I mean?
And he's quicker,
And
maybe.
he's quick, exactly.
I want to hit them on a breaking counter. And
Yeah.
who's going to be the best person to get a whipping on a break on transition? It's
And
Pellistri.
Bruno will be
Yeah.
so much better in transition centrally. We get space to run into.
That's why I think
But you know what? I've just thought about it
Bruno
now. Do you know-
versus Billy
you just
Gilmore.
made
I
me
might
think.
Bruno.
McTominay might start today.
I doubt it.
Well, you think, so actually,
Ericsson is on form.
no, he played well last game against Forest.
He was
helped
one
us
of-
control
Who's
it.
on midfield three? So Casemiro,
Eriksen and Bruno.
Bruno.
If Pellistri starts out wide, but if Bruno goes out wide, it will be Eriksen, Casemiro, and probably McTominay. So
But
it's
I don't
either
know
the
your
two.
team news too much. Is
but then you
Varane
don't
and
know
Martinez fit?
Yeah,
Are
second.
both of them fit? Varane and Martinez.
Not
No,
Varane,
No,
not Varane.
Martinez is
Lindelof.
back.
No,
Be
Lindelof
Martinez
is fit.
and Lindelof.
Lindelof, you know Lindelof came off because he had the shits.
Swear down.
Yeah, no joke.
Oh, mad.
He came off. Did you not see him run down the tunnel
Oh,
straight away? He got the shits. So that's why when Ten Hag was talking about it, a little
Yeah.
smirk.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's
see.
got the shits.
It's going to be Dalot, Martinez, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. And
Oh,
it'll be Casemiro, Eriksen, and probably Bruno, and then Pellistri, Hoyland, and Rafa.
You know what's
Maguire
got-
cameo?
do you know
By any chance?
Oh.
who?
Maguire cameo?
No, it's possible at the end.
Someone's saying Garnacho could
But,
start
hey,
and then Rashford out wide.
I wouldn't
on
mind
the
seeing
right.
Garnacho on the right. You know, I saw it against Aston Villa and I liked it. But one thing I'm gonna say though, yeah, you know what Scott McTominay was in the Arsenal match squad because he had the shits.
Swear down.
No joke.
Oh, so a little bit of a little
What,
thing
bro,
going around.
what you not eating? What you serving
Yeah,
them
I
in the
don't know,
Bro,
I
it's
don't know.
Tottenham back in the day, bro.
I don't know. They should go on
The
that.
dinner lady, innit? The poor dinner
Tell me,
lady.
you man saw this week that I saw a Cotto thing when Peter Crouch's podcast. Did
Not
this week?
seen it. Oh, what
Pete- Peter Crouch, on his podcast this week, he was saying like before Spurs games, they always used to have like chicken, pasta, or whatever. I saw Cotto would never eat with them, man. He would come in with a Tesco croissant, a Tesco bottle of Coke, a hot
That man was an
chocolate,
athlete,
a
though,
hot
man.
chocolate, and a packet of crisps, fully fat.
But do you know what?
But that man was an
I know,
athlete,
and then
though,
Peter
bro.
Crouch said the baddest thing is no one will say nothing. He'll play sick. Then all after games get in the ice bath, and he will never get in the ice bath and say, "Nah, it's too cold."
But do you know what it is? Like him and Ben. him,
That is proper Aswell
That's
Cotto.
okay. Hating
And then they
football
said,
as well.
I was gonna
and
say,
he said
him-
the funniest thing, he was driving sometimes, and he was driving to training in like a Porsche or a Bentley, and he said next day he'll come in a smart car.
you know what it is? It's well documented though. Him and Craig Bellamy, like they didn't take football as serious towards the end of their careers. They're like, just happy to be there, stay
Yeah,
on the bench,
it's just a
collect
job.
our wage. Yeah, it's just
It's
a job.
just a job.
But that doesn't really surprise me. Still.
Yeah. But yeah, mad. Peter Crouch's podcast jokes. But yeah, what we say more our prediction then for this game?
No, we're winning 2-0. I can't lie.
I'm going
Clean sheet, yeah.
Yeah.
I love this guy, yeah, guys. Off stream, this guy.
You know, they were saying
he's
you said
confident and he's
yesterday-
mad and he's bold
I
with it,
think
and
you
I
said
respect
I think
it.
you said last night, what type of United fan am I? Deluded, whatnot. I think you changed yourself to do. I just think you're hot and cold. Because 1 minute you're doing this positive stuff,
Yeah,
next
I know
minute
it's
you're just
mad. Do
naked,
you know what? It
bro.
depends how much sleep he gets or what mood he
Yeah.
wakes up in. And Cass is just, do you know what? Today, this is what I'm running with.
Depends
2-0 Man United.
Hey, it just depends what gal is keeping me company. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Who am
go.
I texting all night, man?
Oh.
Where's the future wifey at, man?
Love it. What are you saying?
I'm going
Bros?
2-2. I've thought this for the past week, and yeah, I think it'll be 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with 3-2
That's
United.
just hopium, though, man.
It's not. I genuinely think it'll be 2-2, bro.
This is what
But
I mean.
the thing is, I
Brighton are so
look,
good.
look.
Brighton are so good, yeah. They should be in top 4 then. Because guess what? They gave it to Arsenal, they gave it to you, man, and all that kind of. No, they're so good. The boy man them go because it's like the Bielsa bum licking.
No.
Aye,
But
they're
Kaz,
so
the reason
good.
why I'm
They're
saying-
so good. They should be top 4.
The reason why I'm saying 2-2 because Old Trafford's become a fortress, but I don't rate you lot enough to win the game, but then I rate you enough to not lose the game. So it's a draw.
The narrative changes today. You know, this is what I'm saying. Liverpool could draw, we could win, and this is me hoping this is going to happen, yeah. And then before you know it, who else plays? Newcastle might win. The whole narrative changes. That whole 4 game, I think United are not going to do so great or whatever, changes, bro. Your top 4 shit, yeah, about saying, yeah, we're going to, the Liverpool fans are going to think they're going to win a league all of a sudden.
That's not me, bro.
To be fair to you, you're 15 games unbeaten. Like,
No, yeah, but
Respect
people need
that.
to
No one's really
respect that.
speaking about
Yeah,
that.
no one really speaks.
but if it goes, the narrative will change through rivals and say, no, you know what? They're not as good.
I
I
think
knew this.
for
And then all the
me-
receipts start coming
For
out.
me, the big litmus test, because I've already said it earlier in the show, I think we beat Wolves 2-1 today. But the litmus test for me is, I think West Ham we beat at Anfield. It's Spurs. I think end of September.
Hey, brother.
Spurs away. That is
Wait, Eds, I thought Spurs was
You're,
next week.
hey, you're,
That's Arsenal, North London derbies next week. We got Spurs. Spurs' next 2 games after today.
Oh,
We're gonna see where they're really at.
Yeah.
I watch this and the whole Mojenda with Spurs and Madison in the
Yeah.
bin. Because if they're gonna try play the way they want to play against Arsenal and Liverpool, oh my word,
I'm intrigued to see
I'm
how
telling
they do
you
that.
lot now, bro. This is a Prince Andrew thing, fam. It's a madness. They're getting touched differently, fam.
I don't know. He probably admitted on camera. Kaz even saying, no, I was like, I don't know about Spurs off camera. He's like, no, you'll smoke them. But if their fullbacks bombing forward, you don't smoke them. So I can kind of hear that.
It's gonna be interesting. We're not gonna touch too much on Spurs. What we're gonna do to wrap up the show, though, we've done an hour and 15 minutes. Guys, make sure you do smash the like and do subscribe. Also, please, if you want to become a member, there's 100 members already, and we've got a gold members WhatsApp group now that Cass is in charge of as well. So he'll be adding you into that. And if you want to become a member, just do it down below. So it's perfect. But subscribe if you're new, and big up Ron for coming in today. How we always wrap up the show as well is actually just quickly, Alex, what's your Brighton Man United prediction?
Oh, here we go. Liverpool fan.
Okay,
Come on.
2-2. Liverpool friends.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Stick with that. But yeah, big up Alex, obviously running the cameras today as well behind Cass. So thank you for coming on, bro. We're gonna do our predictions for Saturday games. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go around the clock.
Lovely.
I'll go
Yeah.
through the fixtures and then so Wolves Liverpool
2-1.
2-1. I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
Be honest. Look at him, son. Be honest.
Nah, do you know what? Just quickly, sorry guys. The last show we did, which game was it? You said, oh, there was a game.
Didn't you say we'll beat
No,
Newcastle?
Yeah,
I
they,
think he did.
Yeah,
He
he
he said that, but he said
Newcastle.
something about Brighton. No, he said West Ham would beat Brighton.
oh,
and
yeah,
it
and I got the
happened.
score right. And I got the
Yeah,
score right.
and I was like, you're mad. I was like, they're not going
Say
to
it, look at
Brighton.
Cass.
So like, if no, that's it. Yeah, you think Chelsea were gonna lose.
Oh, he did, didn't
Yeah.
I said 1-1
So
for
I
that.
give it to him. Like I remember it back to the moment. So just go with your chest because your chest is
Yeah,
pumping.
just-
Like
yeah, go with
yeah,
your
real
Nah,
talk.
nah. Liverpool winning 1-0.
All right,
Okay.
we win then.
Okay.
I
Liverpool
think it's
1-0.
going to be a Jota goal as well.
Okay.
Saying
No, you know what, Bunny? Because I'm on the wave right now. Nunez goal. Bro.
Mm.
When he
I
comes on,
prefer that.
Yeah,
he'll
little
have the winner.
70th minute thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Aye, that's it. That's the one. That's,
Yeah.
I'm thinking 76 for saying. No, that's just the win.
Oh, okay, cool. And then Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. I'll start with this. I'll mix it up. Palace have
Who's
got
at home?
injuries. They've got no Lerma, no Beguehi. I'm gonna go 2-0
No
Villa.
Lama, no great.
Nah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Villa. Watkins to get his first
Oh,
goal of the
I got
season.
my prediction for this one.
Yeah, 2-0 Palace.
3-1.
I mean 2-0 Villa. Sorry. So what you saying?
Alright.
3-1 Villa. I think Diaby gets a brace today.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going 4-0. Done. They're getting whacked. They're getting
Wow.
touched. I told you, Prince Andrew saying touch, fam.
Okay. There we go. Big Villa win then. So yeah, that's what everyone's saying right now. Fulham against the obviously newly promoted Luton. I think this Fulham win this 2-0. Like,
I was gonna say that.
yeah, I just think Jimenez they've got a bit of class about them. Luton can't hit a barn door.
Quickly. Who did they sign that? off the top of your head? Did they make much summer signings for them?
Him in there.
The back line, maybe.
Adama Traore,
Calvin Bassey.
Yes.
Calvin Bassey. Yeah.
They were a bit quiet. In the
Yeah,
window,
they're a bit
weren't they?
quiet actually. Yeah, if I'm honest.
Paulina signed a new deal.
Yeah, obviously
you
with a clause
there
probably
might
in
be
it.
a bit of like the fans want him to prove himself. Obviously, we know his quality, but
Yeah.
he might be like, I want to prove myself now. Kind of like a sorry, because let's be real. he
No,
wanted the move.
that man's got a release clause up.
100%.
No,
100%.
no, I know,
He's
but
done
I
a
mean, his
Caicedo thing,
I mean,
innit?
his
Where
first
he
game
signed
back,
and then
he
he's just gonna.
Get more money for the
Yeah.
time being.
Of course, obviously,
Oh,
signed his
it
contract,
will
signed
be.
him more.
Yeah, he said it will be might start.
I can't lie, it
But
might
they
be.
signed him,
It will
innit?
be fully
I
fit.
just think Paulina want that performance to kind of say, look, even if I'm here for just till January, look, sorry for that kind of forcing it. Now I'm gonna put in my performance and then calm everything down.
Again, 4-0, bruv. Traore is gonna have a madness.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a madness, bro.
Okay. So we got a Fulham home win there.
Baller though, that left back.
What from Ryan Giles?
Yeah,
From Middlesbrough. He's Carrick's boy. He's Carrick's boy. Carrick boy improved still. Yeah, he's right.
He's getting cooked.
Yeah.
You know who stinks? Adebayo, whatnot.
Adebayo. Yeah. He's still in the living. Man can walk around town. See, I'm a Premier League footballer.
He needs WD-40, bro.
Yeah. Stiff. Yeah. Coming like AJ on the football pitch.
Oh my god, you're talking about that?
Him and Morris. Yeah, him and Carlton Morris.
Morris is. But that brother's shit as well.
Both of them.
Both of them. That's when Burnley got promoted, Sean Vogt's thing, and that like it was.
I think they only get one win this season.
Yeah. Do you know what? My brother Alex there, he's done them to get the lowest points in ever.
Because who holds the record? Derby, innit?
Yeah, 11 points.
Yeah.
I can't even see where Luton
I
get 11
see them.
points.
I see them again a couple points, you know.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's got 5 on it to get the record points. 200 to 1, bro.
You better put that on.
Points. No, the odds have changed now. Yeah, them odds are gone now. Yeah, it's mad. Next one, Tottenham, Sheffield United, James Maddison's son. I'll be honest with you. I think this could be
whitewash.
Yeah, I'm going to whitewash. I think this
Pass
could
the
be
Pats.
like. I think this could be 3-0.
Nah, 3-1.
3-0.
Archer's getting a goal, man.
Archer, he's cold though.
No,
I don't rate him like that. I don't rate him
You
like
don't
that.
rate like that?
Nah, I don't rate him like that.
You think it might be one of those like he's cold in championship? Then when he makes
Yeah.
that jump,
Yeah.
it might be a bit-
This can't. He ain't cut out for it. But Maddison or Son, one of them are scored. If you've got Son in your FPL team, I think you're getting a nice
Son's
return.
getting a goal.
Yeah.
Son's getting a goal.
3-0. 3-0. What we all saying?
Yeah.
3-0.
I've gone 3-0.
I'm going 3-1.
3-1. Okay, yeah, he's got an arch goal. Okay. West Ham City. Obviously, Daps is gone now. He's gonna be
1-0.
watching this moment.
I think their game's going to be similar to ours. 1-0 City.
I'm going 2-1 City.
It's 0-0.
Wow, stinker, yeah.
I just think it's 0-0.
No, and a few people have West Ham to win as well.
Yeah.
A few people have West Ham to win.
Interesting, isn't it? And then the last one, to be fair, this one's actually on paper. You're like Newcastle should be walking this, but the way they started the season, the way Brentford have with Mbeumo, Kevin Schade, Whistler, and that the counter attack. Newcastle Brentford 5:30 kickoff today at St James's. They need a win. They need a win.
And this is the narrative change for me. I think Newcastle win this, man.
Yeah, they need a
I
bounce
only
back.
knew
No
it-
Tonali.
But then again,
Tonali's out.
Wait. I think Sven Botman is back.
Yes.
Tonali back.
Yeah,
as well.
No. See,
Does it-
I don't know if Sven Botman goes in, but I reckon he does.
Got to.
When I
If he
was watching-
doesn't, I'm
when I-
putting him
Would
up
you
with
start
it.
Lewis Hall?
When I was watching the show
100%.
last week, Burnley used to, they just need to oust him out the team now. But I was going to say, I was watching the show last night and I couldn't believe it when Mo said, I had to actually research this. I know that's
say?
in disbelief as well. It'll be 4. If they was to lose today, it'll be 4 in a row. I can't. And when you actually
They
go
only
back
lost
to
5.
it,
They lost.
So
5,
that's
they
why-
lost 5 last season.
That makes sense then, because when I was
see
driving
how
back,
things change.
when I was driving
See
back
what
from my
pressure
work
does.
event the other night, about 11 o'clock in the evening, they were saying that the Newcastle, one of the chairman of the board, has come out and gave him a vote of confidence. Eddie Howe. Like, that's not something you like to hear. 'Cause every time you give a vote of confidence,
It shows that
if
there's
we're
someone
watching
ready.
you.
Like
Yeah.
we're watching you. innit?
okay, and
But
they've
I
got
think
a good run now.
I'll go a 4-2. I think high scoring
High
game.
scoring,
'Cause I think this
Brentford don't concede like that though.
they have this season.
I can't
kind
lie.
of.
I've seen Brentford and what they conceding against. I saw it. Who done it again?
You know what, yeah?
They lost like last minute. What was it, like 2-2 or something? Who was
Oh,
it?
Bournemouth.
Brother, when I'm telling you now,
yeah.
Newcastle's narrative changes in the next few games, and they're gonna win this 2-0. Isaac,
Yeah,
and
he's a
Isaac
baller.
scoring,
A
man.
little early prediction as well. I don't think they lose at the San Siro as well. I actually think they win or get a draw.
Okay,
I agree with Kaz. I think the
interesting.
narrative changes after today, but I do think I know he's a yard man, fellow yard man. But you see Ethan Pinnock, I think he's pants.
Our
But
business
Nathan
is gonna
Collins,
get upset
that's why they
watching
got
this.
Nathan Collins now, innit?
Yeah, he's a baller. I
Baller
like him.
still.
And Ben Mee's back.
He's
so-
a fan favorite. Like they
But
love Pinnock.
I see
I've got
that.
Brentford
No,
fans
I
and they love it.
Do you know
They
what?
love
Funny
it.
enough you say that.
He just puts his
body on the
Put body
line.
on the line,
I think Brentford will go to a back three today and play Pinnock,
Yeah, they
maybe
will.
Ben Mee and
Yeah.
Collins, and then just
Yeah,
try
yeah,
and play
one thing
Whistler and
I'll say,
Rico
Mbeumo.
Henry.
One thing I'll say about
Rico
Pinnock,
Henry.
though, I think he got 3 league goals. He does contribute with goals.
Bro,
you know?
they're a threat from set pieces.
Yeah.
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 Interesting. So I'm gonna go with Newcastle. What do you say? Do you know?
Okay,
Yeah, do you know what? I like that. I'm gonna go 3-1 then. I think Mbeumo might get a little penalty or something. Brentford just sneak something, but Newcastle have to win. Big games today. Do you know what is sick, guys? We're gonna wrap it up here. But these 3 o'clock games and this obviously 12:30 game kicking off shortly. Liverpool Wolves. It's gonna be a banging show tonight. So do make sure you're back tonight, 10 o'clock with the evening debate, because someone's gonna be upset. All these teams are not winning.
Mate, actually, might not.
Let's say for
Liverpool,
Imagine we got
Liverpool,
Deji.
United, Tottenham,
Oh, that's a
Man
mad
City, and
thing.
Newcastle. Yeah.
We got me, Deji, you, Roms.
Oh, you're on tonight, yeah?
Roms,
Yeah.
no, sorry, Daps, Mo. And Kendall decides she wants to talk to me again, like, because I'm gonna get. If she loses, you know, her head's gonna go flying.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. 500 people in there as well, guys. Make sure you do smash a like before you go. If you're watching on your phone right now, just cross off the live chat and then hit the thumbs up, man. Roms has come up all the way from London this morning just to come on the show. So Roms, big up yourself, family every time. Yeah, man.
Come once in a blue moon.
Yeah, man, that'll be sick, man.
No pun
100%.
intended.
Go, yeah, good one. Guys, yeah, so make sure you do like the show, man. Subscribe if you're new. Memberships down below as well, gold and silver tier. And obviously, we do the member show on a Sunday where the panelists can come on. Cass, like I said, and Roms are back tonight as well. But the Premier League is back, FPL is back, the pressure is back, the oven is turning hot. Guys, have a blessed weekend, and we'll catch you on the other side. Thank you.